Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. How are we doing? Hello. Are we ready? Let's go. Let's play our music first before we start. This is for you. Let's set it the hand that give it. Power who comes up to you. Ishakama. You don't want them. You don't want them. You need them. You need a kudo. Mandoma. Unique Akudo TV. Akoganero Madu. Akodim Madu. Unique Akudo TV. Akundema. Ndoma. Unique Akudo TV. Self-elected privilege. Unique Akudo TV. Akundema. Oamarada. Akundema. Oamarada. Unique Akudo TV. Ande wunde kara kando meja gamba. Ihe hapụrụ ka ha na-eme. Unique Akudo TV. Anụ wunde mma. Agaba meje mono. Ndị Chukwu gọziri agọzi. Ndị ọma. That's right. That's who we are. Women empowerment. Haja gozi obodo aka. Haja gozi obodo gozi. Women empowerment ka anyị jiri bịa. Both spiritual and physical. That's right. Onye chimere eze n'elu ụwa, onye hụrụ iwe na-eti nwanne ya, ọcha aka onye. Ihe mụnụ na-emere uwe erika. Ọlụ mụnụ n'elu ụlọ uwe erika. Akwa ntị na-anụ ya, akwa ọnụ na-ekwu ya, akwa ya ahụla ya. Unique Akudo TV bụ ndị ọma. Ọzọ igwe ntị. Anụ ndị mma ụwa marala. Ụwa marala ha jere ụwa aka. Ụwa marala ka anyị ji aga. Ụwa marala ha jere. Ụwa marala. Excess testimonies. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and financially. And you would never, and you general Macao. Chile can never say, get it to Mundegi. Yes, sure. This is what Unique Akudo is all about. All right, guys. Yes, sure. That is what Unique Akudo is all about. Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite Mama Unique is in the building. How are we doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Guys, if this is your first time of seeing this, my beautiful face, hey, you just met Akudo Ehirim, the founder and CEO of Unique Akudo TV. This is a foundation of empowerment. This is where we believe in you. This is where we know that you are not junk. This is a channel where we believe that God specially, fearfully, wonderfully, and beautifully created you in his own image. We believe in you, and we know that there is nothing you cannot do if only you put your mind to it. We believe in when we empower one, we empower all. When we empower you physically, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, spiritually, culturally, financially, then you can turn around and empower your generation. All right? That's what we do. So if this is your first time of meeting me, you just met you just met Mama Unique Akudo TV. Please, if you're not a member of our family, Biko, I am begging you. My knees is on the floor. I am begging you, come and join us. The more the merrier. We just got 23 K followers. We are stepping to 24K. So if you're not a part of my family, come be part of my family. Unique Akudo TV on Facebook, Unique Akudo TV on Instagram, Unique Akudo TV on YouTube, Unique Akudo TV on TikTok. Please, I made a post. If you see anybody asking you for money, say give 1,000. Buy me some of them will say, buy me, I want to eat corn. Send me 5,000 to buy corn, and then I will empower you with 20,000. Some of them will tell you, if you give me 500 naira, I have seen. Please, it's not me. Oh, it is not me. You don't need to give money on this page to be empowered. The only thing you really need to do, if we're doing empowerment challenges, you can only send a video. That's when we do like contests. But apart from that, I never ask you guys for money. I never come and beg you for stars. I never come and beg you for nothing. Please don't let them scam you. Don't let them take your money from you. If you let them scam you, it is at your own risk. Oh. Those of you that have been following me, Unique Akudo TV, this foundation started since 2020. And we have never asked you guys to go give somebody money or to give us money. We don't do that. We have been blessed. God has been blessing us. Currently, we have somebody that gave us 600,000. We have shared 310,000 last week, Saturday. And this week, Saturday, we are going to share the remaining 300,000. People give us money. We don't go and start asking for money. So please, anybody that is telling you I'm Akude hitting with my picture, that's not my picture. If you go to my YouTube, my Instagram, I'm going to show you something. All of them have the same banner, the same face, the same, what do you call that thing again? Those of you that know what you call it, you know me, I don't know what, what do you call this thing on top here? I don't know what it's like, a banner. I have the same banner for my YouTube. I have the same banner for my Facebook. I have the same banner for my Instagram. So anybody going to just take my picture and open a page, tell that person, nehi kaba, that's not Mama Unique. All right, please don't give money to nobody. Okay, so please follow us on all social media. The more the merrier. If you want to give us star, you can give us star when we are live. If you want to subscribe, we have subscription. You can go subscribe. But that is the highest you can do on this page. Anybody telling you to send money to them to go eat akra, oh, send me money so I can bless you. It's not me, oh. It's not me. Please, before you give out your hard-earned money, ask me, text me. You can text me through Messenger or through WhatsApp. If you don't see this face talking to you like this, do not give shin. It's fraud. All right? All right, guys. So today I'm going to talk to my sisters and my brothers. I'm going to give you 8 ways. The teaching today is 8 ways for you to focus on the content and not the container. Some of us in relationship, we are so busy looking at the content. We are so busy, looking at the container. what is outside, how shiny it is, the letters that is written, and then when you open it up, it is rubbish inside. Some of us, poison can be packaged in a very good package, and you will get deceived. It all what you should be concerned about is the content. And I'm going to give you 8 ways to. There are so many ways out there, but I'm going to focus on just 8. So if you have a sister or a brother who you know is just concentrating so much on the container in any relationship, they are looking at the outward. Outward appearance is very good though, because your eyes will first of all eat before your mouth will eat. If I give you a plate of amala and you look at it, it doesn't look good, you don't want to eat it. So at least it should be presentable. So you should also look at the container, how it is packaged, but don't put your focus so much on it, because baby, all that glitter is not gold. It's like a mirage. You know what a mirage is? Somebody put this in the comment section for me. A mirage is the more you look, the less you see. The more you look, the less you see. Initially, when you look at it, you say, "Oh, that is so good. Oh, he is so fine. He is so handsome. She is so beautiful. Wow, my sister is packing. She's packing her Arsenal and her Manchester. Oh, oh, oh." But when she opens herself, everything about her character is zero. Everything about his character is zero. He looks good, he dresses good, he smells good, but he's a wife beater. He looks good, he smells good, he dresses good, he's irresponsible. He looks good, he dresses good, he is not honest. He looks good, he dresses good, he smells good, but not a single truth in his mouth. Those are the things you look for. The content, what is in the container. Not really, you can look like, for example, now let me give you a good example. You see this? Do you know what this is, my unique? Some of you, if you look at the container says curry powder, because this is my curry powder, okay? But I have finished the curry powder and I did not want to throw away the container. Pay attention very well, my uniques. I did not want to throw away the container. So when I go to Nigeria, I come back with Osen Suka, Cameroonian pepper. You guys know it, right? Osen Suka. When I come back to it, I don't put it in any other container. I use my old curry container and I put it inside it. I know that what is inside this is Cameroonian pepper. I know that what is inside this is Osen Suka. But if you're not a Nigerian and you don't know what is inside it, and you come and say, "Oh, let me look at the container," what you will see here is curry powder. Is this curry powder? Nehi nehi kaba. Is this a black soap and black pepper? Nehi nehi kaba. Is this a nutmeg? Nehi nehi kaba. Is this salt? Nehi nehi kaba. So if you're judging this container based on how it looks and what is written on it, you see how you have entered one chance. Do you see how you have made a mistake? Because you will look at it and say, "Oh, curry. Oh, this is curry powder. Oh, maybe her own curry powder is black. Maybe it's not yellow. Well, let me use it." And pepper, your food will be full of pepper. Pepper will wire your mouth. You'll be crying. You'll be shouting because you misjudged the content and only focused on the container. My uniques, I know why I'm telling you this, because so many marriages have been broken because we concentrated on the container. So many relationships did not mature into marriage because we focused on the container. We were busy looking at the shape of the container. Oh, that's a big container. We are busy looking at, oh, that's a red color right there. Oh, I like it. Oh, look at the pictures. We are concentrating on what is outside the container. We are concentrating on what we see, what we are assessing, what we can see, without knowing that we have not tested this pepper inside. It's hot. We don't know that what is inside is hot. What is inside is a different thing from what is written outside it. How many of us are in relationships and we are just focusing on the container? He is fine. He is cute. He is rich. I don't care. He has a Mercedes. He has a G-Wagon. He has 6-pack and 7-pack and 2-pack and 5-pack. For my brothers, we are like, oh my God, she's so pretty. Look at her hair. Look at those eyes, her lips. Oh my God, she has boobs. She has behind. She has this. You are focusing so much. Baby, that boobs can go down after 1 or 2 children. That behind can go down after 1 or 2 children. That hair can fall off. Something can happen. She might put the wrong relaxer on that hair, and that hair will disappear. Those big eyelashes might not be hers. Maybe she bought it. Those are fake lashes. Those lips, maybe she put injection to make it big. See, there are so many things we can do. Maybe that boobs you saw standing, it might be wonder bra. So there are so many things that can be misleading if you are concentrating on the container. There are so many things that can lead you through the road of destruction because you're concentrating on the container. Baby, I'm here today to teach you. Focus on the content. Even though I like this container, because I like the container, that's why I kept it, because it's a big one. I bought this at Sam's Club, where Sam's Club is a store here where we buy things in large quantities. Okay, so when I bought it, I finished eating the curry. I said, no, I don't throw it away. I put the container, I use one of them to put my salt, I use one of them to put my Cameroonian pepper, I use some of it to put my African seasoning, because it is easy for me. I just pour it out when I want to use it, but I know what is in there. If you walk into my house and go into my kitchen and see all those containers, you'll be lost, because you are looking at this curry. This is curry. Why is it black? Why is curry black? Because you are focusing on the container, sweetie. You are focusing on the container, my baby. You are not focusing on what is the content. I am the only one that will tell you, baby, that is Nsuka, that is Ose Nsuka, that is Cameroonian pepper. You see that other one there, that is nutmeg. You see that other one there, that is thyme. You see that one over there, that is this seasoning from Nigeria. The other one there is ehuru. You know our ehuru. The other one there is a pepper soup mix. I have them, different one of them, and I store them in these containers. So I like the container. The container attracted me to keep it. After using what was inside, I kept it. But what is in it now is no longer what was in the container. My unique, am I making sense to you? I don't know what's going on. I think I'm hungry. What are you focusing on in your relationship? Are you focusing on the container, or are you focusing on the content? Let me show you another one. You see this one? This one is a container that I use for my face. Okay, this is vitamin E. This is vitamin C. Olay vitamin C. I put it on my face. Okay. You see how beautiful the container is? It's shiny up here. It's yellow up here. It's beautiful. When you look at it, you think what is inside it is yellow. What is inside it is not yellow. The content is white. But when you look at the bottle, you say, oh my God, this looks so good, yellow. You might think that is what is inside. But baby, that is not what is inside. If you focus on the container, you will miss the content. If you focus on how beautiful it looks, you will not know what is inside. Maybe I might even use, after I finish using this, I might decide, you know what? I don't want to throw this container away. I want to take, aboliki. You know the rub we use in Nigeria, aboliki, the yellow one. I will take my aboliki and put it all here, because I don't want to keep it on the small bottle. I want to load it here in my aboliki. So if you see it, you say, oh, Mr. Kudo, oh, can I use your cream? Can I use your cream? You put it on, and then aboliki will burn your face, because you are only concentrating on the container without asking me, what's this inside it? I love your container, but what is inside? Baby, don't put that on your face. That is aboliki. That is rub. That is metoleta, or whatever we call it in Nigeria. That is okuma, ori. That is inside there. It's not what you're seeing here. It's not this vitamin C you're seeing. I used it to put something else inside it. My unit, now that you get it, I want us to talk about our relationships. We focus so much on how they look, how they appear, how much they have. what they are doing, what family they come from, how popular they are, and this, and we forget that marriage is not about the container. Relationship is not about the container, but relationship and marriage is about the content. What is inside that man? What is inside that woman? What should you look for? What are you looking for? Because if you know what you should look for, then you know what you're looking for. Remember, baby, you can't give what you don't have. If you don't have it, you can't give it. So it's only when you know what? I like a man that is tall and handsome, but I also like a man that is truthful. I also like a man that is honest. I also like a man that is reliable. I also like a man that can communicate. I like a man that is kind to me. Is when you know those things that you can say, you know what? I want to look at this man and see, is he kind to me? Is he? It's only when you know that you can be able to look for it in the man or the woman you want to date. All right. So now let's go. Number one. All right. If you have a paper, start writing this. Oh, my unique. If you have a paper, start writing it. We're going to talk about number one way for you to focus on the content and not the container. I'm going to teach you what to look for in the content. Don't be carried away by the container. Anything can be in any container. Anything. There are some cars you see. Outside of the car is Mercedes, but the engine in the car, they have taken the Mercedes engine out and they have put Toyota engine in there. So don't focus so much on what you see outside. What you see outside is beautiful because I want a Mercedes. So you see a Mercedes, but do you go get a mechanic before you buy that car and tell the mechanic, open the hood, look under the hood for me. What kind of engine does he have? Is the brake pad working? Is there anything leaking? You bring somebody to see the content, not just, oh, it's a Mercedes and you go buy lemon. Oh, it's a Mercedes and you go buy a car you buy tomorrow, you are in the mechanic shop. So you focus on what is inside. My uniques, I want to teach you guys, marriage is not moi moi. Marriage is not a joke. The reason why we are having more marriages breaking up these days is because so many of us are so carried away. We are focusing on what we see, forgetting that it's a mirage. The more you look, the less you see. All that glitter is not gold. We have to learn to focus on the content of who we are dating and not just what we think we are seeing. All right. Now, the first thing you should focus on, I wrote it down so I can. Number one is, do you have a clear communication with that person? You see, this is the problem we have in relationship. We don't communicate effectively and efficiently. We want to be reading each other's mind when we are not psychics. Okay? Because you think, my sister, if you go like this, and he asks you a question, you don't say anything. He asks you, where are you coming from? Oh, you should figure out that you're very mad. Men don't figure that out. Sorry to disappoint you, my sister. They don't. A woman is built that way because we are mothers. We look at faces. We are nurturers. So when we look at our baby, something is wrong. You notice. That's why you, as a mother, you know when your children are sick before your husband. You know when your children are not acting right before your husband. You know when your children are having problems in school before, because we are built that way. We are nurturers. We nurture. So we pay attention. Men are not built that way. A man will call you, baby, what's wrong? Nothing. And he will go and change and ask you, can you bring me fufu to eat? Because if you said nothing, he believes there's nothing. It's very few men that will still say, but something is wrong. What's wrong with you? What happened? Did you have a bad? Very few men. And if you have a husband like that, my sister, raise two hands up and say, glory be to the Lord in the highest. Hallelujah. Everybody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. Be thanking God. Men are not built that way. Men are not built that way. But if you are lucky and you have a boyfriend or a lover or a partner or a husband that is that way, baby, thank God. But my sister, don't, because Chidema's husband is like that, does not mean your husband has to be like that. Some of us, we live in la la land because he's working for Chidema. After all, I went to Chidema's house and the husband, she was asking her what is wrong. And she said nothing. And he kept asking her until she said something. You, when I tell you nothing is wrong, you just go into the room. Baby, sorry to disappoint you. Your husband is not like that. If something is wrong, open your mouth and talk. You don't have to talk when you're yelling. Some of us will wait until when that man makes us mad or that woman makes us mad. Idiot. That is why the other day I was sick. Did you ask me? That is why the other day I was telling you I wasn't feeling well. Did you take care for me? That is why the other day God punish your generation. You want to scream when you're mad. That is not communication, my unique. You are not communicating. You're just screaming at the top of your voice. You're just yelling at the top of your voice. Some of us use anger as an outlet to communicate, thinking when you are screaming and he is screaming, baby, nobody is communicating. Communication is you don't like something. You talk to your husband, you talk to your wife, baby, I don't like this. The other day you yelled at me in front of my friends, you embarrassed me. I don't like that. Please stop yelling at me in front of my friend. Communication. Remember, there are two forms I always tell you. There is non-verbal communication and there is verbal communication. Verbal communication is your spoken words, what you speak. And those ones you must be careful. It has to go with when, where, how, and what. What are you ready to say? When do you say it? How do you say it? And where do you say it? My uniques, I hope you're writing these things down. Communication, two, verbal and non-verbal. In verbal communication, it includes when, where, how, and what. What do you want to say? Abusing your partner is not communication. Now I want to speak to you, honey. You know you're very stupid now. When somebody is talking to you, you don't understand. And I know you're very deaf, but I hope this time around you will listen. Baby, that's not communication. What you're saying is rubbish. That's not communication. When do you say it? You know your husband, you know your wife, you know when it is a good time to speak to them. Don't speak to them when you know he just lost his job and walked into the house and tried to tell you, hey, baby, I lost my job today. And you say, hey, by the way, I wanted to tell you too. You know, last week you made me mad, and maybe that's what you did at your work too, and that's why they fired you. When? That is a wrong timing. Where? You know when. Some people, my own husband likes early hours of the morning. Nelson will talk to you like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. That's when he talks. Some other people will talk when they are in the evening, when you get off work and maybe the children are asleep, you want to watch TV together. When? Where? Where do you do that communication? You don't stay in the middle of the street or in front of family members and look at your husband and say, hey, stupid man. Is that not what I've been telling you since? Or you look at all your friends when they are all in your living room drinking and having fun. That's when you decide to say, hey, stupid woman, will you come and bring drinks for my friends? Idiot. That's why you're very useless. That is the wrong place, the wrong time. And the how. How do you say it? What is the tone of your voice? Do you use inside voice or do you use outside voice? Do you like yelling and say you're communicating? Some of us think that the more we yell, the more we are heard. Will you shut up? Will you the check on right there? You're screaming like you lost your mind and you think that is communication. Nehi nehi kaba. And then non-verbal communication, that has to do with your facial expression, it has to do with your hand gestures, and it has to do with your body language. How do you communicate? When you're doing the when, the what, the where, and how, mind what you're doing with your non-verbal. You cannot use your mouth and say, I love you, while your eyes is doing. Okay, guys, hold on. Amra. Agakwala taa, aga mụrụ. Anọ m life, ememe akpachi. Bye. All right. Wow. How do you do your facial expression? I love you. You know, I'm gonna cook that food for you. You know what, baby, you know, yesterday I was very happy with you. Your non-verbal communication is as important as your verbal communication. So number one thing, how you can focus on the content. What is the communication level between you and that man, between you and that woman? Are you open? Do you communicate effectively? Do you say what is in your mind? Do you consider the how, the when, the what, and the where you're saying it? Do you consider the tone of your voice? I can say anything to you depending on how I say it. I can see you and say, hey, baby, Whoa, you look so good. Girl, you look like you've added some weight. Wow, it looks good on you. Or I can say, it looks like you have added so much weight, but it looks good on you. I said the same thing, but two different approaches. The first approach was of love, of caring. The second approach was sarcastic. The second approach was insulting. The second approach was looking down, gaslighting. Those are the things you should watch. How do you guys communicate? Don't focus on how good he looks, but he talks down on you. He is GQ. He has 6-pack or 7-pack and 9-pack and 2-pack. You, every day he sees you, he calls you horrible. Fatty bum bum, look at how fat you are. All you do is food. You see, the communication is not good. He talks down on you. Or you, as a sister, you talk down on the man. Every time you're telling him how he's not educated, how he is aboro, how look at him, you didn't go to school, village man. I don't know even why I married you. But it's okay. I still love you. I still love you. Just that I don't know how I married you. No. I'm a graduate, a mechanic. This word I've suffered though. I've really suffered though. Hey, Jesus Christ. God help me. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, sis. No, bros. Because those things don't get better. If they are communicating and talking down at you and treating you badly right now, it gets worse when you get into marriage. You see, people can pretend when they are dating, okay? But if you are letting it happen now, guess what, my sister? When they put a ring on it and you are now their wife or their husband, it does not get better, it gets worse. Because during dating, we pretend. So if he cannot even or she cannot even pretend while you're dating, whoever told you that it's going to get better when you marry him or when you marry her? So that is number one thing you should check. And that's how you look for the container. That's how you look for the content. Sorry, not the container. That's how you look at the content. How do you guys communicate? Number two thing you should look at is, are they honest? When they say things, do they mean it? Or do just say whatever that comes to their mouth? When they tell you it's raining outside, do you actually believe them? Or do you go outside and use style and look at the window because you don't trust that man, you don't trust that woman? Are they honest? These are things you should be looking for because you want an honest husband. You want an honest wife. Is she always dishonest or he is always dishonest with you? They are never telling you the truth. Everything that comes out of their mouth, she. Everything, when my father was alive, he says, everything that comes out of their mouth is she. Lies upon lies upon lies upon lies. There is nothing they have told you that you can say it is really the truth. Even if their name, even Papa, you're doubting their name because that name might not be their name. Everything about them is a lie. They might look good. They might have all the boobs and all the behind. They might be very good in sex and everything, but you can't even trust them because they are always lying to you. How can you build a relationship on lies? How can a relationship thrive when you and her are always lying to each other? My unique, this has nothing to do with the container. If you look at me and look at me, I look pretty. You don't know whether I'm a liar. So that's why you have to leave what I look like and focus on what is coming out of his or her mouth. When they tell you stuff, when you look at it, is it the truth? Are they honest with you or they are always lying? Those are qualities you should be looking for if you want to focus on the content. Number two, are they trustworthy? Somebody that is a liar cannot be trusted. That's number three. Are they trustworthy? Can you trust them with your life? I always tell you guys, my unique, you can love somebody without trusting them, but everybody you trust, you must love. You can love somebody without trusting them. You might love me, Mama Unique, but you don't trust me because I have not been honest with you. When I say I'm going to do stuff, I never do it. When I say I'm coming, I never come. When I tell you it's raining, you go out there, it's sunny out there. When I tell you it's so sunny out there, you go out there, it's raining. Nothing that comes out of my mouth is the truth. It is so hard for you to trust me. Honesty and trustworthiness, they go hand in hand. They are like rice and beans. So if I cannot be honest with you, why do you think I want to trust you? Whatever that comes out of your mouth is never the truth. So why do I need to trust you? My unique, please check the content. Trustworthiness is one of the content you should be looking for. Remember, the first one is communication. The second one is honesty. The third one is trustworthiness. Are they trustworthy? And let me tell you something I've seen. I've done this for a long time, and let me tell you what I've noticed. Some people will say, but it's a joke. I was just joking. Lies is not a joke. Somebody please put that in the comment section for me. Somebody lying to you is not a joke. Baby, I told you that I bought a new car. You know that Mercedes you saw me yesterday, that's my car. I bought it. And then after maybe 1 month, you will notice that it's a lie. That is the uncle's car that he borrowed from the uncle. And then you ask him, baby, why did you lie? He was a joke. Can't somebody play with you? But you need to be very, very careful with such people, because they use jokes to hide their untrustworthiness, their dishonesty. They use joke. It was a joke. Can't you take a joke? Why can't you joke about other things and don't joke about lies? Tell them, baby, stop joking about lies. We can crack jokes. We can joke about, baby, guess what? I'm gonna eat your food, but I didn't eat it. I was just joking. It is okay. You can play about those. Don't play about crucial things in our relationship. Don't come and tell me this is your mother, only for me to find out that is not your mother. That is not even related to you. It's somebody you hire to come and deceive my parents that they are your parents. Because I told you I'm not going to have sex with you unless you come and do my marital right. Now you go hire father and mother and come to my family to come and make me feel like we are engaged, like only for you to have the sex and then break up with me. And then you tell me, but it was a joke. Baby, don't let people play with your destiny. Don't let people use your life as a joke. You are not a joke. You are not a joke. I always tell my uniques, whenever a man or a woman is using you as the butt of the joke among his friends, baby, it's time for you to open your eyes and shine your eyes. Every time his friends gather in your house, you are the butt of the joke. Guys, you know what? Akudo, my girlfriend, she cannot cook. Akudo, my wife, she doesn't know how to wash dishes. Baby, what's funny? That's not funny. Somebody is putting you down and pretending like it's a joke. Somebody is gaslighting you and pretending it's a joke. Somebody is messing with you psychologically and mentally and thinking it's a joke. Baby, tell them Mama Unique said it is only a joke when everybody is laughing. I tell my children, it is only a joke if everybody is laughing. When it is just you and your friends laughing and I'm not laughing about it, baby, it's no longer a joke. Baby, you have to know who you are. Get to know who you are so that people don't just take you as a joke because they think you're desperate, because they think you want them to marry you. A man, maybe the man thinks you're desperate, or you, my sister, you think the man is desperate because he loves you. So you now make him a joke. In front of your girlfriends, the man will walk in and you tell your friend, look at you. He's a village man. He doesn't know how to use fork and knife. He's a village man. He doesn't know. He has never been to a club before. Baby, what's funny? I'm still confused. What is funny? Can you tell me what's funny? Because I'm confused. This man is supposed to be your husband, the man of your dream, and you're using him as a punching joke for your friends. This woman is supposed to be the love of your life, the woman you love the most, but you're using her as a joke, as a punching joke. Baby, don't let people reduce you to a joke. Tell them, no, honey, it's not funny. And if it's not funny, Mama Unique says it's not a joke. If I am not laughing about it, then it's not a joke. It's only a joke if you crack that joke, you're laughing, and I'm also laughing. Then it's a joke. But if I'm not laughing, you and your friends are the only ones laughing. Baby, reevaluate your step. You're not cracking any joke. So number 3 thing you should look for in that container is trustworthiness. Are they trustworthy? Because if they are always dishonest with you, they are always laughing, they are always making fun of you, they are always lying, you can never trust them. And baby, if you can't trust them, it doesn't matter what container they come in. It doesn't matter how pretty their container look. It doesn't matter how handsome their container look. The content is bad. The content is bad. Because this is all you need to build a foundation for a solid relationship. Number 4, are they respectful? Do they respect you? Because if they respect you, they will be honest with you and they will be trustworthy. Do you see how it is all related? If they respect you, they will be honest with you and they will be trustworthy. Do they respect you? Do they respect your opinion? Do they respect who you are? Do they respect what you're bringing to the table? Do they respect your profession? Do they respect you as a human being? Every human being in this world is talented. God gave every one of us gifts. Your gift might not be my gift, but your gift is very important. The nose is important, the mouth is important, the teeth is important, the tongue is important. This my eyebrow is important, my eyelashes, every piece of my body part is important. God put everything in place. The eye does not think, oh, I'm more important than the nose. It's a lie. If I don't breathe, I will die. If my eye say, oh no, you know what? I'm more important because I'm the one seeing. If you're seeing and your brain cannot process it, what are you? You're nobody. Every one of us is important in our own way. Does he respect what you're bringing to the table? Why would you go marry a mechanic if you know you don't respect his profession? But you respected his money when he was training you in school. You respected him when he was paying your mother's school fees. He respected you when he was paying your brother's school fees. You honored him because you were getting moolah from him. But now that you have graduated, you know what? You're not my class. I'm a graduate. I cannot marry a mechanic. Really? Irony. Now lie, you lie, my sister. Now lie, you lie. My brother, oh, she didn't go to school. She can't speak English. You can't take her out. You can't take her to the club. But every night you're on top of her. Every night she sneaks into your room and you sleep with her. But now, oh, she's no longer your class. Hey, Ronnie, you lie, my brother. She is your class. Because water will always find its level. For you to go date her, the girl that is selling kwama on the street, you were dating her, sneaking her into your room. Now that it's time to marry, I cannot marry her. She's not my spec. Spec Wogidia. Make spec Wogidia. He was not your spec before. Why did you not leave her alone? So she can find her spec. She can find some other people selling kwama with her. You came and deceived her and used your communication and confused her because you were looking at the outside container. She get them for here and get them for there. She gets figure 8. Her Arsenal and her Manchester is banging. She has figure 8. So now she was your class then. Now she's no longer your class. My brother Zukwanike. Rest in Jesus' name. Rest. No, now it's not the way. To look at the content. Does he respect you? When you say things to him, does he say, Hata, but you're gone, what do you know? When he starts telling you, what do you know? My sister, you better shine your eyes. When he or she starts telling you, what do you know? Did you go to school? You don't know what you're talking about. Maybe there's no respect. Even if you don't know what you're talking about, there must be a little sense in that thing you're talking about. And a man that respects you or a woman that respects you will take a little bit of that one that makes sense to him, but will not belittle you, will not make you feel like you're a nobody. Baby, I see your point. Yeah, I see. Okay, so you said we should pour the water first before we cook the food. But you know what? I think but for me, I think I will still cook the food before I pour the water because I think cooking the food will take longer and then pouring the water is easy. But I like your own opinion too, but I think I'll go with mine. Do you see that? I didn't put you down. I didn't make you feel like you are a dummy. I didn't make you feel like you have nothing to say. I acknowledged what you are bringing to the table, but even though I decided I will go with what I want to do, respect is reciprocal. Respect is one thing that is not given. Respect is earned. You have to respect each other in that thing. Stop worrying about how good he looks when he puts you down. Stop worrying about how good or how beautiful she smells when she has no regard for you. And you think, oh, when I marry her, she will change. Oh, when I marry him, he will change. Ronnie, nobody is changing nothing. Nobody is changing nothing. If they don't change why they're dating you, they're pretending to be nice. Baby, they will not change when they put a ring on it. They will not change when they bring you. They'd rather get worse. I've done this for a long time. And I always tell my sisters, what cannot be changed when you're dating, when he's willing to please you or when she's willing to please you, baby, will not change when they have made you their own. It doesn't change. Except Jesus performs a miracle. Human beings don't change like that. All right. So number 4 is You should be looking out for respect as one of the content in that relationship. Does he respect you? Does he respect what you're bringing to the table? Does he respect who you are? Does he respect your opinion? He doesn't have to agree. That respect does not mean you must agree with everything I say. No, I can say, I see where you're coming from, but I don't want to do it that way. I still want to do it that, but thank you, and thank you. I like what you said, but I'm not gonna do it that way, and it's okay. Respect is reciprocal, and when he or she tells you, "I hear you, sis. I hear you, bro, but I don't want to do it that way. I want to still do it this way." You support him. That is also respect in return. You see, I acknowledge that you had me. I acknowledge that you had my suggestion. You don't want to do it. You want to do your suggestion. And I also respect you that you make the decision. It goes both ways. It goes both. Stop focusing on how good he looks. Whenever you open your mouth, he'll tell you, shut up. Whenever you open your mouth, she will tell you, shut up. When you say stuff, he say, who told you? What do you know? You don't know nothing. You are a dum-dum. You don't know nothing. What did they talk? Maybe make channel. Close your mouth. And you think if he marries you, he will stop. When he marries you, it becomes worse. Because now he thinks now you're his own or you are her own. Then they treat you worse. So the fourth thing you should be looking for in the content, not the container, is respect. Number 5, are they kind to you? Kindness is one thing. Remember, I always tell you guys, be kind to yourself first and to each other. Because, baby, you can't give what you don't have. If you are not kind to you, some of us are so mean to ourselves. Some of us are so unkind to ourselves. Some of us never forgive ourselves. We treat ourselves so badly, and then we don't know that without us knowing it, people around us are seeing it. Remember what I told you? People treat you exactly the way you treat yourself. If you treat yourself like, nobody now, nobody cares for me, I'm so stupid, I am not smart. Guess what? People around you start treating you that way. It's normal. They pick up on it. Are you kind to yourself? Do you treat yourself kindly? Do you forgive yourself and know that you're a human being? You make mistakes, but your mistakes don't define you. Do you treat yourself with kindness? Do you treat yourself better so that people around you will begin to treat you better? How kind are you? Is that man kind to you? Does that man show empathy and sympathy? Does that woman show empathy and sympathy? Is it all about the me, myself, and I? Even when you say, baby, can you drive me to the store? Oh my God, I just came back from work. I am so tired. Baby. Can we do this tomorrow? No, you must go now. Why won't you go now? You don't love me. If you love me, baby, be kind. Be kind. He said he's tired. She says she's tired. You can be kind. That woman has been cooking and cleaning and taking care of 2 children. Some days you can be kind and say, baby, you know what? I'm going to take the children to the park. Just rest. I want to take the children this Saturday. Go out with your friends and have fun. Be kind. Is he kind to you? Is she kind to you? Some of us, wickedness. Yeah. Weak, my mind. We are so heartless. We are never kind to this man. We are never kind to this woman. We are kind to everybody at our work. Some of us were so kind to our friends. Our friends are like, oh my God, I am so happy. I love Mama Unique. Mama Unique is so kind. Your colleagues at work, oh my God, I love Mama Unique. She's the kindest girl. At your church, oh my God, Mama Unique is the kindest girl. When you come to your family, Mama Unique, hey, the most wicked woman God created. The most wicked woman God created. Because we are so kind to others. But when we come to the people that love us, because let me tell you the secret. With others, you are kind because you know they are judging you. With others, you're kind because you want to have a good reputation around them. With others, you're kind because you want them to say good things about you. But with your family, you don't care. Because even if they judge you, that's their business. Even if they judge you, who will they tell? Who will believe them? Oh, please, nonsense. Some of us are born again Christian in church. Some of us are born again Christian at our work. Some of us are born again Christian at our business, but our husbands don't even know we are Christians. Some of us are born again Christian in the community, but our children don't know we are born again Christians. When you come to church and the pastor say, oh, guess what? Sister Kudo is a Christian. Your daughter is like, huh? Mommy, you a Christian? Because the behavior you display at home, it is contrary to what they see out there. And this is what so many of us do. So many of us are angels outside, but we're devils in our homes. So many of us are angel Gabriels and Michaels out there, but inside our home, we are terrorists. We terrorize everybody in our paths. Number 5 thing you should be looking for is that mankind. How you know people that are kind? Watch the way they treat their family members, not what they treat people they treat outside. Though, forget about how they treat their friends. Forget about how they treat their colleagues. Forget about how they treat people in church, because they are pretending they can do that because those ones are judging them. How does that man treat his siblings? How does that man treat his mother and his father? How does that man treat his cousins and people that know him? Baby, those are what you should be looking for. This man is telling you, hello, mommy, mommy, don't call me again. You're very stupid. You're a stupid woman. What is wrong with you? Every day you're calling me to ask me for money. Or why don't I check again? It is stupid. Don't call my number again. Sister, you better go one side and be watching that man. Oh. This man that can talk to a woman that gave birth to him like this, baby, you are often lacha. You are what we call Guinea often lacha. You are very easy to be lala. A man, a little girl that you are in love with, and she goes home and fights her father and beats her father and curses her father and her brothers out, and you think he will respect you. Irani, na lie, you lie. If he or she, forget about, I'm not saying when they did so, not I'm not talking about like some people, even when you see some girls who have gone through maybe molestation and stuff like that, rather to insult their people, they will stay away from them, because it's not in them to go and start cussing out their parents. So they will stay away from them until whenever their temper, their anger goes down. This one that is in front of you, telling the father, stupid man, idiot, I'm not here. Brother, when she gets you, she will eat you like rice. Your own insult, is like this. Often later, she will just be swallowing you like with salad soup. You are nothing. Those are be kind. Kindness is what you look for. Forget about how kind they are outside. Look inside. How kind are they to people that are around them, their family members? How kind are they to people that they surround themselves with? Baby, stop worrying about the container. The container, yes, he's attracted you. He's handsome. He's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Yes. Now start looking at the content. Is he kind? Is she kind to you? That's number 5. Number 6 is, are they reliable? You see, reliability is one thing that is very crucial. By reliability, I mean, are they there for you? When they tell you they are coming, do they actually come? When they tell you they are going, do they actually go? When they say, trust me, do you actually trust them? When they say, rely on me, do you actually rely on them? Or do they fall your hand? Every day, this man will promise you, oh, guess what? I'm going to be in your house in January to come and do your marital rights. January, you know, see. He will give you an excuse. He's coming in March. March, you know, see. He will give you another excuse. He's in May. May, you know, see. He will give you another excuse. He's in June. June, you know, see. He will give you another excuse. He's in August. August, you know, see. He gives you another excuse. He's in October. October, you know, see. He will tell you, okay, don't worry. December is December, you know, see. There is nothing that comes out of his mouth. Remember honesty. He's not honest. Because he's not honest, he's not trustworthy. Because he's not trustworthy, he's not reliable. You can't rely on him. He promised you, oh baby, I'm going to get you money for business. When the time comes for that, they make promises and they break those promises. They make promises and they never fulfill their promises. They tell you whatever they think you want to hear just to get out of the situation. Baby, please now. You promised me you buy me a phone. Don't worry. Next month I'll buy you the phone. Next month, they will come with a very long, like Nigerian people call it story. Oh, they will come with a long story. Oh, this happened, this happened. That's why it's not going to be this one. I promise you. You see the new phone, 14 Pro Max. That's the one I buy for you, but give me 2 more months. 2 more months. Didn't you see iPhone 15 is out? I will get you iPhone 15 Pro Max. Just calm down. Hey, don't worry. Don't worry. They say iPhone 17 is coming out. That is the one. They are never reliable. Never. Never. They promise you, my sisters will promise you, don't worry, I will come and cook for you. Oh, I will come and visit you. Oh, I will come and do your birthday. Oh, I will come and buy you a present. Oh, there is always an excuse. Oh, I'm taking exams. But when they want to ask you for money, oh, they will have all the time in the world. Baby, please now. You promised me that when my mother is sick, you will pay for the hospital bill. Baby, please, baby, I love you. And once you give them that money, they disappear. You will see them again. They are not reliable. You start calling, oh, I'm taking exam. I cannot come. I'm sick. I will travel to the village. Until the next time they need money. Baby, stop focusing on the container. Look at the content. Are they reliable? Can you rely on them? Can you say, this is my girl? If she says she's coming, she's coming. This is my man. If he says he's coming, he's coming. Reliability is very important in relationship. If I can't rely on you, I can't trust you. If I can't trust you, then where is love? Love without trust is useless. Love without trust is useless, because for everybody you love, you don't have to trust. But everybody you trust, you must love. My unique, are they reliable? When they tell you they're gonna do stuff, do they actually do it? Or do they make excuses, 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 plus excuses, plus excuses, plus excuses? That's number 6. Okay? No, that's number 7. 2, 4, 6. That's number 7. And the last one is committed. Are they committed to you? You see one thing, see how I told you this, guys. Number 1, communication. We have to be able to talk and say what we want. Then when we communicate, then we find out through that communication, are they honest? Are they honest, or they just lie? Then if they are honest, are they trustworthy? Because they are honest, they don't lie to me, I can actually trust them. That's number 3. Number 4, because I can trust them, guess what? I respect them. When they say something, they mean it. They don't need to lie to me. I respect them. Now that I'm respecting them, guess what? They are also kind. Not just kind to outsiders, they are also kind to me. That's number 5. Then number 6, are they reliable? Okay, hold on, I missed one. After respect, the next one is, are they responsible? Are they responsible before kind? Responsible is, my sister. How do I say this? Well, come closer. You guys come closer. Especially my sisters. Stop partnering up, or stop falling in love with people you know that have no future. Baby, let me tell you, my sisters, listen, come closer, come closer, come closer. Stop thinking that your love is enough. Baby, it's not enough. Love is supposed to be the same. You love him, he loves you. You bring something to the table, he brings something to the table. Stop thinking, oh, I got it, I have a job, I will maintain him. Baby, you're not built to maintain a man. That's not the way God created it. The first thing that God gave man was a job. When he created Adam, he gave him the Garden of Eden. And what did he say? Cultivate, clean, name all the animals, take care of the tree of life and death. He gave him a job. A man needs a job, a business, a source of livelihood. It doesn't matter if you make more money than him. That's not my problem. You might be a doctor while he's a janitor. It doesn't matter to me. But he must have a job. Stop thinking that it is your job to take care of a man and take care of him and take care of him. Maybe it's not your job. After some time, it starts irritating you because you're not built that way. Just like we have men that are nurturing. There are some men that do the role of a mother, but that doesn't mean that they like it. Some of them enjoy it. But now, when you make it their duty, they begin to resent it because they are not also built that way. You need a man and a woman that is responsible. That man that you love, he's GQ. He has dreads. He has white teeth. He has earring. He is looking good with 6-pack and 9-pack and 10-pack. My sister, get them for up, get them for back. What do they do? Are they responsible? Do they have something they do? Responsibility is not just about having a job. It's also about financial management. It's about taking care of yourself. If you go have a job and at the end of every month you're owing, what sense does it make? It means you're not managing your money right. Responsibility. That's what you're looking for in a husband. That's what you're looking for in a man. A man that will go out there and work for you, and work for your family, and work for your children. If you start taking care of him now, because what happens when you start having children? Who's going to take care of you, him, and the children? Who? If you keep begging, after some time, people won't give you anymore. They get tired. They don't want to help you anymore. My unique, I don't know how to say this. I'm begging you. Even if that man is selling ogiri, but he goes every morning to go sell that ogiri, he has a job. Even if he's a construction worker, he goes every day to go do that. Encourage him. That's a job. Stop acting like you are superwoman. I have it. I can take care of you. Baby, just sit down here. Don't go anywhere. I take care of you. Irony. It's not good. He or she needs to be responsible. Because if you take care of him, and that's where I have cases like, oh, I was paying all his bills. I was doing everything. He was sleeping with the girl down the street. He was sleeping with the girl on the other flat. Because he had a lot of the Bible, not the Bible. We always say that an idle hand is devil's workshop. When he is idle and he's not doing anything, the devil is going to mess with him. And what did the Bible say? The Bible said that a man that cannot take care of his family is worse than an infidel. Go out there and walk, my brother. Go out there and walk, my sister. That's why I empower my sisters, my women. Find something to do. Even if it is to sell okra, even if it is to roast corn, even if it is to sell pure water, have something to bring to the table. The family needs you, my brother. The family needs you, my sister. One person is not going to buy doing everything themselves. After some time, they will get irritated, they will get angry, they will get mad, and they will start slacking because it's too much on one person. Responsible. Okay? I forgot that one. So number one is communication, verbal and non-verbal. We have to be able to make sure this man or this woman that you like the container, oh, the container looks good. He is 6-pack. He is GQ. He is Slay Mama. Make sure number one, you can communicate with them. You can be able to say how you feel, when you feel it, how you feel it, what you're feeling, when, how, verbal, non-verbal. Now that you can communicate, now listen to that communication. Number two, are they honest or are they lie? Number three, are they, because they are honest, they don't lie to you, then you can trust them, they're trustworthy. Number four, then you begin to respect them because they have earned your respect. They are honest, they are trustworthy, they communicate effectively and efficiently with you. Now you begin to respect them. Number five, and because you respect them, they are responsible individuals. They are responsible. They are bringing something. They are trying to better their life. If they need to go back to school, they go back to school. If they need to go get training to get promotion, if they need to start a business, you are there supporting each other because it's about the family. 1 + 1 is 1. It's about us. It's about our children. It's about our little family. That's number five, responsible. And now that they are responsible, you look, are they kind to you? With this responsibility, they are bringing money in, they are bringing everything in. Are they kind to you? They are not just kind to everybody out there and they're very mean and wicked to you. Are they kind to you? Because remember, People treat you how you treat yourself. If they are not kind to you and they are mean to you, because you yourself, you're not kind to yourself. So the thing is, if you're not kind to yourself, why should I be kind to you? Okay, that's number 6. That's number 6. Number 7, are they reliable? Can you count on them? Are they dependable? When they say things, do they mean it? Do they say what they mean, and do they mean what they say? And finally, number 8, are they committed to you? Are they loyal to you? Or he's a man, he wants to marry you, he's dating you. Chidinma is good, Akudo is good, Blessing is good, Stella is good, Florence Akindeji is good, Adebisi is good, Chidinma is good, Okonkwo is good. What is wrong with you, my brother? She says she's committed to you. Peter is good, Paul is good, Timothy is good, Corinthians is good, Paul is good, every man is good. Are they committed to you? Are they committed to you? Some of us, I had one of my sisters tell me, hey, Mama Unique, the man that wants to marry me, he's a womanizer. He's always chasing women. But the thing about him is that whenever I catch him, he will leave those girls and go with me. And then he will ask me for forgiveness. He say, I'm the best. He's number one. I say, really? So you are okay. You are okay with the other women. It's just that you are number one. Yes, I'm number one because I'm the only one that he brings to his house. Although we are not married, but he said I'm the one he will marry. I looked at my sister. I said, "Child, sister, why have you lost yourself? Because the way you are talking to me, I think you have lost your confidence, you've lost your self-esteem, that you're settling for somebody telling you you are number one. But leave me, oh, I will go around and get number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. And every time you catch me with them, I will leave them and say, leave me alone. Baby, let me go with you. You're my number one. And then tomorrow you catch him again, leave me alone. Let me go with you, baby. You're my number one. And you're okay with that? And you need people treat you how you treat yourself. And I told my sister, no, you are looking at the container and you're not looking at the content. This man is not committed to you. And if he is not committed to you in relationship, baby, he's not going to be committed to you in marriage. He's going to be worse. Look at that man. Look at that woman. Are they committed to you? Are they loyal to you? Are they reliable? Are they dependable? Are they responsible? Are they trustworthy? Are they honest with you? Do they respect you? And do they communicate effectively with you? Baby, let us focus on the content. Like I told you guys, this is curry. That is the container. I finish my curry and I put Cameroonian pepper inside it. If you look at this and think it is curry, your mouth is going to burn because you'll be pouring this in the food thinking you're pouring curry. Maybe this is the black curry. You don't know that this is Cameroonian pepper. And that's going to burn your mouth. That's going to hurt your tongue. Baby, you have to look above the container. I loved the container. That's why when I finished my curry, I said this will be a good container to store my Cameroonian pepper inside it. Don't look at the container. I like the container, so I kept the container. But now you have to take time and look at the content. Something attracted you. You have to look at the container for you to be attracted. Because if I'm passing and I didn't see, oh, I like the shape of this, now use this as a container, I wouldn't have gone to it. Okay? This attracted me. The color attracted me. How portable it is, I can travel with it. That is the container. But now I had to go and look at the content. Ooh, this looks good. Let me put this on my face. Ooh, this is I start putting this on my face. Ooh, it looks good. Ooh, it looks good. It looks good. You see, I'm not. Oh, it makes my. Oh, I'm not breaking out. Chineke is not breaking out my face. Oh my God, everything breaks out my face. But this one is not breaking my face. Wow, this is nice. It smells good too. If I was looking at this, I can go buy it and tomorrow my face will break out because my face is not working with it. But I looked at the container, it attracted me, but I now had to open. Let me see. Let me watch my face. It's good on my face. Oh, wow, this is nice. Baby, stop focusing on the container in relationship. If you want your marriage, your relationship to last a lifetime, focus on the content. Look beyond the physical attribute. Look beyond the six pack. Look beyond the big boobs. Look beyond the big behind. Look beyond the lips. Look beyond the hair. Look beyond the 9 pack and how tall and 6 foot tall and 7 foot. Look beyond the big guns, the big muscles. Look, those things can attract you, but baby, they don't keep you. Because if all of that look good, but you don't have the things that you need to build up that marriage and that relationship, then baby, you are in trouble. Okay? You look for effective communication, you look for honesty, you look for trustworthiness, you look for respect, you look for responsibility, you look for kindness, you look for reliability, and you look for commitment. Those are the 8 ways whereby you should look and focus on the content rather than the container. All right? All right, guys, I'm going to leave the link if anybody wants to come in and say something, and then I'll look at some of the comments. I wanted to finish before I look at the comments, and I'm about to leave you guys. I hope I helped somebody today. I hope I helped somebody today. I hope, and pray that I helped my sister, my brother today. All right? Focus on the content. I'm leaving some link. I'm going to look at your comments. I want to put the links, and then we go from there. Chineke nke igwe, onye dịka gị, agbanwe agbanwe, nna m onye dịka gị. People say, you see, you believe. My Bible says, you believe and see. My God is good, oh. He has, I'm putting on Instagram. In case you can't get the Facebook one, you go on Instagram, and then I'm going to go put on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you want to click the link, you want to come in and say something, or you have some other things to add, you guys know, I don't know it all. You want to add something, then I'll look at you guys' comment before I leave you guys. Okay, I'm going to get to the end. Chidimma, I see you, my love. Umokoro Sarah, I see. Adobe Vivian, where have you been, my love? I've not seen you for some time. Amos Adamu, hey, you came back. Chiwe Okafor, pretty Choma, I've not seen you for some time, Mama. How are you doing? Precious Dawn, I love you, Mama. I love you. Itunu, how are you? John Windy, how are you doing? Solomon Elion, how are you, my love? How are you? Oni, how are you? Ebeze Ogeku, how are you doing, my darling? Victory Dan, how are you? Gloria, Mama, how are you? Frank Shawboy, I've missed you for some time. Where have you been? Charity Banda, I see you, my love. I see you. Evelyn, I see you, baby. I see you. Obata Modesta, how are you doing, my darling? Teresa said, communication, honesty, trustworthy, respect, responsibility. Are you kind to you? Reliability. Oh my God, girl, you got all of it. You go, girl. You go, my sister, you got it. Favor said communication, non-verbal and verbal. Are you honest, trustworthy, kind? Are you responsible, reliable, respectful? Hey, unique, my unique sisters are on it. Hello, how are you, sweetie?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my love. How are you?
I'm fine, mommy. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. What do you have to contribute?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening,
No,
my
mommy.
darling.
Okay, ma. I actually don't have anything to listen. I just want to ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it everybody that can hear me, or you're the only one?
Everybody can hear you.
Jesus.
It's okay. You can ask.
I can't
There's
say it
no
alone.
judgment. We don't judge people here. Don't worry. You can ask.
No, but I want to talk. I want to ask you privately. I can't
Okay,
say
so
it.
send me on my
I want. I need,
WhatsApp. Send me on my WhatsApp, okay? My WhatsApp number is on my page. Go
where
to
can
my
I get it?
Yeah, go to my page. My WhatsApp number is there. Then text me the question, okay?
Okay, ma. Okay. Thank you,
All
ma.
right. You're welcome. Bye bye, my darling. Bye. All right. All right. Let me see. Joy Windy, I see you, my love. I see everybody. Hey, look at my baby. Eba J. Manuel, how are you? Chinda, my love, how are you? We know the competition is too much out there, but you have to wait for the right time. Yes, my darling, you have to. We are so desperate, and desperation can lead you to so many problems. Because, and remember, our mothers and our fathers, they put a lot of pressure on us. What are you, especially the sisters, what are you still doing? Akudo is married. Chidinma is married. Okonkwo is married. Victoria is married. Vivian is married. What are you still doing here? Otonaka, otonaka, otonaka nne. So now you are in a hurry. The first man that comes, he looks good. You just say, you know what? Come, just come. Let me rest for my mother. This man is not kind to you. This man is not honest. He lie. His second name is lie. That's his middle name, lie. He is lying. He's not trustworthy. He's not reliable. He's not committed to you. Everything in skirt is beautiful for him. He goes after everything in skirt. But you're telling yourself, it's okay, let me just get married. Even if I come out, it's okay. At least let me just go there. Let me just go so my mother can leave me alone. So my father can leave me alone. So that I can feel like and that, just wait for your time. Baby, it's not how fast, it's how well. It's not how fast, it's how well. There is a man, you are the rib of the man's rib, you are the flesh, and there is one person right there for you, who God has taken his rib and made you. You have to have patience and find that one. Don't be in a hurry. Because what you do is you hurry in and you hurry out. You hurry to get that man, and the next time you have hurried out of that relationship. Okay? Focus on the content. Yes, focus on the content. Let's see. Florence Akindeji say, how do you guys communicate? Are you honest? My uniques, uniques, we're mad. You guys are not playing. You guys have it all down. All of you have it down. Your words of encouragement is what keeps us moving in life. God bless you, Mom. Hey, yeah. Thank you, Frank Shawboy. Thank you, my love. My pleasure. I like to. That's why I tell you guys, when we empower one, we don't just empower you financially. I want to empower you relation-wise, so that when you go out there and start dating, you go shine your eyes. What did you guys say in Nigeria 2024? No grief for nobody. No grief for nobody this year. Don't let people use you as moi moi. Don't let people just manipulate, use you, and dump you. Every year you are in a relationship. During December, when it's time for him to come and marry you, he will find an excuse and dump you. You will get another person in January. December, you find in 3 years, you've gone through 3 men. In 3 years, you've gone through 3 women. Why? Well, it's better for you to be single now and wait until God brings the right person for you. Shine your eyes. That's why I like to empower you guys, so that you will know, so that you will just use it like we say. So that when that man comes, get like this. You're not kind. You're not reliable. Bros, what do you do? We are just hustling. Hustling is not a job. Let me tell you people now. Some of you will come to me. Mommy, you did. This man wants to marry me. I say, hey, yeah, what does he do? Hey, he's just hustling. What is hustling? Is not a job. Where is he hustling to? Is he hustling as a mechanic? Is he hustling as a welder? Is he hustling as a selling gala? Is he hustling and selling water? Is he hustling and selling ogri? Is he hustling and selling chewing gum? What is he hustling about? Whenever I'm on live, my mom will come. Where is he hustling to? Tell me. Don't come and tell me, mommy. The other girl, I asked her, I said, what does your husband do? To my amazement, she said, hey, Mama Unique, is that what I will ask him now? Is that not too much question? I said, what do you mean? Too much question to ask somebody you're going to spend the rest of your life with. You want too much question to say, nah, what do you do? Why is she calling me again? Hello? You know, too much question. How can't you not know what the man does? What if he's a kidnapper? What if he's a criminal? What if he's a onyoshi? What if you don't know? And you say you don't, hey, Mama Unique, hey, is that not too much question? Hi, Mama Unique, there is nothing you will not tell me to ask. Ask all the questions. Ask. This is somebody unless you don't want to spend your whole life with that person. Unless you believe in jumping into marriage and jumping out. Because if you believe in marriage is forever and you don't want to jump out, you better ask them questions. You better ask those questions. Baby, what do you do? How can a sister call me and tell me, this man, I dated him for 2 years. He told me he's from Umbize. Now, I gave him money to start up a business. Mama Unique, he took my money. Mama Unique, I'm not seeing him again. He told me he's from Ayaz Umbize. I went to his village. Nobody knows him there. Even I found out that the name he told me is fake name. I say, really, my sister? So this man told you he's from Ayazumbise. You dated him for 2 years. You never asked a question. Where in Ayazumbise? You did not send some people to go do investigation for you. Don't you know people can lie? There are scammers. Remember the video I did? Scammers in relationship. They will give you false information. Now he has taken your money your uncle gave you to start a business. He has vamoosed with your money. You don't even know where to trace him. You don't even know where to find him. This man might not even be from Mbise. This man might be from Mbano. He might be from Bitolu, but you don't even know. Because the name you are calling and the village you went to, they say there is no name like that in that village. My Unique, shine your eyes. No. Open your eyes. Oh, it's red here. People are January. Open your eyes. All right? All right. Stephanie, come on, baby. Stephanie, come on, my love. Ogechi Hendiwe, I see you, my baby. Jiwa, is it Jia? I hope I got your name right. Please don't be angry if I didn't get it right. All right, Stephanie Dim, your network today is, I don't know what's going on. Chiamaka Dim, come on, my love.
Mommy, good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. How are you doing, ma?
I'm good.
Uh, I don't have much to say. Thank you for this wonderful lecture and advice.
You are so welcome, my love. You are so welcome. I hear your baby there.
Yes. I'm testing my stream, my this thing to know whether it can connect today because last time I couldn't
Oh, you
connect.
couldn't
So,
connect. Okay. Okay. All
uh,
right, baby. Thank you very much. All right. He said, yes, you helped me today. I appreciate the teaching and what I jotted down will help my growing children. Yes, Mama. Share it with your children. Send them the video. Take the video link and send. Say, please take some time and watch this. This is the problem we are having in today's relationship. We are so busy about the call. Hey, Mama Unique. Hey, let me tell you something. I say, Mama Unique, I'm getting married. I say, thank you, Jesus. So, who is the man? He's from Mbitolu. Where in Mbitolu? He's from Ubo. No, he's from Orodo, for example. He's from Orodo. I say, so what does he do? Mama Unique, he's a hustler. He's a hustler. But Mama Unique, let me tell you, he has his own apartment. If you see his apartment, Mama Unique, is so beautiful. Hey, Mama Unique, he goes to the gym. Muscle. Hey, Mama Unique, too far. Hey, Mama Unique. So I say, so what do you like about the man? Mama Unique, I like everything. No, tell me 5 things you like about the man. And he has his own apartment. He has a Mercedes. He has his own business. Mama Unique is very handsome. And Mama Unique is very generous. Something. And when I can go, he gives me something. That's all you like? So is he kind to you? Mama Unique, I have a child. He's kind now. He gives me money. Is he honest? Mama Unique, everybody lies now. Is he trustworthy? Mama, you need to leave all those ones. My sister, that's how we make mistakes, because we are focusing on the things that matter. Because having a job matter, having his own house, his own place to live matters. But don't focus so much on that, because you can get those ones, you can lose those ones. He can be working today and tomorrow he's unemployed. But honesty is something that is in him that cannot be taken out. Trustworthiness is something, is a character and your character is who you are. All right? Okay. Solomon, come in, baby.
Good
Hello.
evening, Ma.
Good evening.
Hello,
How
hello.
are you?
Fine, Ma. Let me just chip in the topic a little. This issue of looking at the content and not the container. Like you said during the teaching, people pretend a lot. But no matter how much they pretend, you as a person, you have to look deep, look deeper.
Mhm.
You can see it. There must be signs. There must be something that you notice. But what usually happen is like you said, I love him, and he will change. This stuff, this kind of things that we tell ourselves, and he will change. No, if I marry him, he's
He
going
will
to change. He's going to adjust. Nobody is a saint. You giving your things you cannot take during a relationship. Don't even expect yourself to get used to it after marriage. It can never
Thank
work.
you. Say that
It
again. I
can
want them to hear that. Say that again.
it
Things
can
you
never
cannot
work.
take when you are dating. Baby, you
Dating,
cannot tolerate when you are married.
never. You will not tolerate it. So if you see the signs, it's better late than to go into a relationship that you'll be regretting.
Mhm.
And marriage, if we talk about marriage is not something you enter and go out tomorrow.
Mhm.
So you have to be very careful. Look at the content very well, like the example you gave us. These
Mhm.
containers, we are holding things that from outside you think this is this, but what is inside is different.
It's not. Mhm.
It's not, because me that I'm in the married, I know what I'm saying. Because if you marry them, that is when you will see the real color of somebody. Imagine you dating a man and for once he has never gotten angry with you. Whatever you say in a relationship, yes ma. When you people are dating,
Then
whatever you say, yes ma.
when you marry him, push.
This kind of men, they are dangerous. It's better you date a man that if you do something, he will just open his mouth and wow and tell you, than for somebody that you are dating, he will tell you, whatever you decide is okay, marry him. After 1 week, you will be surprised. Because they are that kind of men that will come and tell you that whatever I decide in this house will stand.
Is what
And
goes.
there is nothing you can
Exactly.
do. Because he has already married you in, and you have no option than to be patient and stay.
Mhm. And
So
it's okay.
look at it.
It's okay when you're dating somebody. See when they get mad, how do they act? Don't come and tell me, Mama Unique, he has never been mad before. It's a lie. Human beings get
This
mad.
was
He's pretending.
they are lions, so
Maybe when he
they
gets
are
mad,
lions, so
he
it's better he shows you the madness so that you will
exactly.
decide whether you can
Whether you want
stay
it
with this
or
kind of
not.
madness or not.
Exactly.
Because my own make I not talk long. My own no they show madness, but now I dey see the shaggy. Even though God is helping us,
Amen.
God is really helping us. But my
Amen.
own before everything, okay, everything, baby is okay. Now, God is helping me because things are getting better.
Amen.
But you people out there should be careful. So that's just what I have to say.
Amen. And I
Bye,
pray
ma.
and I pray before you leave. Let me say a word of prayer over you. The God that
Yes,
has
ma.
started the good work, that is trying to walk with you and change him, let him
Amen.
make it to the end, because he's a God that knows
Amen.
the beginning from the end. He knows.
Yes, ma.
Let him create
Yes, Lord.
him and you a heart to live together in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
Yes, good evening, ma.
Good evening, my love.
Good evening, my love. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. There's something that is busy bothering me during the topic of a thing. Like, okay, let's say if someone younger wants to get married, you normally say, well, let's check the content. You will check the content. There are some that you will check, really check, thorough check. You will do all the checkable. You will not find fault. Everything is perfect, okay. At times they normally check from the family. They say, okay, let's start from the family. When you look at it, say, but her parents are good people, from her family, they have that kind of good reputation and everything. It's someone that you even love to. When you are getting married, you say, this one a better family. You are lucky to get married to such kind of a family. But once you get to the house, after the marriage, that marriage of it, I normally tell them, my sister say, that love, now after the marriage, you're going to know each other. But for that love of everything, that one is a fantasy. Just forget that love of everything. It doesn't keep the marriage. It's after marriage, you know who is who. So after that checking, like I say, you do the checking and checkable. Everything is perfect. You guys are good to go. So once you guys get to the house, maybe after 1 or 2 few years, everything now change. Once a woman change to you, is something else. A man can change. I think the woman, there's the way those women have the power. There's the way they manipulate. There's the way they can control the men. There's the way they can change men easily. Than when the woman change. Now, whoa, you don't enter one chance. For a woman to change for you in the house, I think that's the worst thing that will happen to a man. That's just the worst. A man can change. The women, I just have this belief, they have their way. They have the way they get, the way they can change. They can manipulate, not the way they can calm things down.
Lower me at the background.
Lower me at the background.
Lower me at the background.
Lower me at your background.
Okay, man. Okay, man.
So
It's okay.
that's
It's
what we
okay.
call
So that's what we call
of a
the
woman.
power of a woman.
A woman
Yes,
can
ma'am.
influence you.
A woman can influence you. Look at who did God
God
tell?
told Adam
God told Adam
not to eat from the fruit.
Yes, ma'am.
not to eat from the
For
fruit.
who influenced
ma'am.
Adam
For
to
who
eat the fruit?
influenced Adam to eat the fruit?
A woman.
Eve.
If
So the
Eve.
woman
Yes.
has
So
a lot
the
of
woman
power.
has a lot of
Now
power.
let me answer your
But let
question
me answer your
about.
question
I'm
about
hearing myself
I'm
echo in
hearing
your
myself
background.
echo in your background.
okay, I don't know, maybe, but I'm fine. Is it okay now?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the
Okay,
So
ma'am.
power,
the
the
power,
woman,
the
most women,
most
time
women,
has gone.
time has gone.
When we used to say,
When we used to
because
say,
Mama
oh,
Unique is
because
good,
Mama Unique is good,
her daughter will be good.
Yes,
her
ma'am.
daughter will be good.
Good.
Mm-mm. It doesn't work that way
It
anymore.
doesn't work that way
So
anymore.
don't go by who
So
Mama
don't go
Unique
by
is.
who Mama Unique is.
Even though Mama Unique
Even
can
though
play
Mama
a
Unique can
role,
play a role,
but you have to shine
but
your
you have to
eyes
shine
on
your
my daughter.
eyes on my daughter.
Yes,
Check
ma'am.
her behavior.
Exactly,
Check
ma'am.
her
But the
behavior.
problem we
But
have
the problem we have
in
with
your
the
saying
situation you're saying
is because most of
is
these
because
men will
most
say,
of these men
I
will
have
say,
checked. But what they check
but what
is
they
the girl's
check
mother.
is the girl's mother.
What they check
Yes,
is
ma'am.
What
the
they
girl's
check
mother.
is the girl's mother.
So they didn't
Yeah,
take
sure.
So they
time
didn't take
to
time
look
To
at
check
the
the
to
girl.
girl.
look at the girl.
They didn't take time
They
to
didn't
look
take
at the
time
man.
to look at the man.
So they say, oh, I
So
have checked.
they say, oh, I have checked and
I've
all my
checked
phone,
everything. He's good.
everything. He's good.
Irony.
Yes, ma'am.
Now
They
lie.
run it. They lie.
A mother can be
A
good
mother can be
and
good
produce a
And the
child.
daughter,
produce a
yeah,
child.
It's a
yeah,
devil.
That
a
is the
bad
devil.
one.
So
Exactly.
that's why I
So
tell you,
that's why I
check
tell you
the
guys,
person.
check the
But
person.
when you come to
But
check
when you come to
kindness,
checking
then you
kindness,
can check the
then
family,
you can
how
check the
kind we
family,
treat
how
their
kind we treat
family.
their
But that
family.
must make sure
That
because
must
you're not
make
marrying the
sure
mother.
because they're not marrying the
You're
mother.
going to,
Yes,
you're not
ma'am.
gonna marry
Yeah.
me. I'm already
You're not
married.
gonna marry me. I'm already married.
So it's
Exactly.
my daughter you
So
should be
it's my
checking.
daughter you
Her
should be
behavior,
checking.
and
Exactly.
not
Behavior
me.
and not me.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And there's this
All
one. They
right.
say they said that when you are in the courtship, there's a sister of mine say, if a man they date you, if he touch your cheek, just do it like this. He's hungry, touch your cheek, just run. But like there's this time now, like in the time we are now, I don't know, is it peer group, is it pressure, is it desperation? The man will even beat you out before marriage, before anything, he will beat you, maltreat you bad, and they will tell you that it's love, that they will still cope, they will change him.
Okay.
I
Let me
think that
talk
one
about
is
that.
kind
Okay,
of
let me talk
difficult.
about
Let
that
me
one.
talk about that one.
Let me talk about that one.
Love
See,
does not
love
hurt.
does not hurt.
You cannot say you love
You
me.
cannot say you love me.
Get mad at me.
Get mad at me.
Walk away.
Yes,
Walk
ma'am.
away.
Then come back and tell me
Then
what
come
I
back
did.
and tell me what I did.
Communication.
Communication.
If you beat me
If you beat me
and then come and
and
apologize,
then come and apologize, and then come and
maybe
apologize,
that's not
Yeah.
love.
maybe that's not love.
That's not. Don't let anybody
That's not.
deceive
Don't
you.
let
That's
anybody
not love.
deceive you. That's not love.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
when you can
Yes,
you
Because
hit
when
yourself?
can you hit yourself?
Can
No,
you just start slapping
Can you
yourself?
just start slapping yourself?
no, ma'am.
And
No,
slapping
ma'am.
yourself? No,
And
you
slapping
don't.
yourself? No, you don't.
So
Not
why
at all.
do you
So
slap
why do you
the
slap
person you say you
the
love?
person you say you love?
So it's just like
So
in our
it's just like in our
generation,
generation,
changed and twisted everything. Okay.
Yes, ma.
Now,
Sure.
let's say I'm in love with you. I check your phone. I follow you to work. I stalk you. I become a monitoring spirit.
Spirit
And
to
then they
you.
will tell you, we can't do without you. It's a lie, yo.
Exactly.
It's obsession.
Exactly.
It's obsession.
Yes, ma.
It's obsession. Don't let anybody deceive you.
Yes, yeah.
So that's the
Exactly, ma.
problem.
Yes, ma.
If you love me, you don't want to hurt me. Love is kind. Love is patient. Love is not boastful. Love does not keep terror of wrongdoing. Love is not
Yes, ma.
prideful. These are qualities of love. Watching me. Where is it? That's not love.
Yes, ma.
Don't let nobody deceive you. That's not love.
Yes, ma.
Thank you,
ma.
my love.
Yes, ma.
All right. Comfort, I have missed you. Where have you been? I didn't see you on Saturday.
Mommy, I wasn't feeling fine. Good evening, ma.
That was, there are some of you that I use my eyes to look for. I was like, where is Comfort? Are you
I
feeling
wasn't
better now?
feeling well. Much better, ma.
Thank God. Thank God. What do you have to say?
Okay, thank you so much, ma, for this insightful teaching. I always enjoy your teachings. They are so
Thank you,
powerful
baby.
and
Thank you.
eye-opener. And I would like this topic to also be extended to, I know we have a role to play, the people involved in a relationship have a role to play, but sometimes people around, when I mean people around, the parents, the friends, the sisters, the brothers, would want to pressurize someone when you are trying to look at the content. They might not want to see the content you are looking at. They will be looking at the container because they are so interested in that container, the outlook, what they are seeing. They want to grab that container, but you are interested in the content. They want to pressurize you, and because they feel they want you to settle down, they want you to get married.
Especially when that container is rich.
Yes. When it's like 40 feet container, not 20, well loaded. They will want to grab it so that they will, harvest whatever that is in there. But you will be interested in looking at the content because you are the one that is going to be involved. They will be pressurizing you. I have an experience a few years ago. Somebody that's, relationship and all of that. And then me, I was looking at the content. This guy wasn't doing anything. I didn't know. He packaged himself to be doing something, that he's working. He was showing me ID card of the company that he was working. Okay, we are going. At some point, got to a point that he will be asking me for money. He has not eaten. I was like, Shebi, you say you dey work, ordinary food. You're asking me for money. What is this one now? At the first instance, so I was giving so that let it not be that somebody is hungry.
They don't say that you're stingy. Let them not say you're paradise.
But when it became a norm, I said, no, this one I cannot continue. I can't start what I cannot finish. And then I shared it with one mommy in my church. I said, see what I'm seeing in this thing. No. She said, no, you can manage him, this kind of person, you can control him, you can just, you work it out. I said, I cannot deal with this one. Because me, I know myself, I cannot be feeding somebody, a man. I can only support, as the Bible said. But for me to be carrying the responsibility, I can't do it. She was like, no, grab this opportunity or this one, that one. At the end of the day, as God will have it, the thing didn't, work. He on his own, we parted ways and all of that. Sometimes, the point I'm trying to make is sometimes people will be interested.
Yes, they pressurize you.
Yes, people will be interested in getting
on Thursday. Maybe Thursday I'll talk about pressures surrounding relationship.
Exactly.
I will talk about
Exactly.
pressures surrounding relationship because we have a lot of pressure, especially we Africans. You see,
Yes.
where we are in this culture, they don't really care. Okay, but culture where we come from, I know of one of my sisters, one of my uniques. She married. This man does not have a job, but
Okay.
what happened is that he comes from a family where all his relatives live in America. He comes
Okay.
from a family of 7. He's the last child. So all his
Child.
brothers, 6 of them live here. So he's the only one in Nigeria. So he takes care of their houses. He built houses for them. Is this a job? And
It's
he
not.
came to marry. And this girl said, no, he doesn't have a job. He's not my spec. The mother said, shut up. Who told you have a spec? All his family live in America. Go there. At least you see, the mother was looking at the money. The mother was looking at, oh, this, that. The girl said, I can't, nothing, we don't have anything in common. When he talks, it like physically irritates me. I don't want to hear his voice. The
They
mother
are not
said,
compatible.
you will get used to it. How can you get used to something in marriage? How? How? You know, so she kept her and her mother, her brothers were mad. Everybody was interested in that marriage because they wanted her to, when you come from a family that is not doing well, and this is like a light, this is like a
Opportunity.
container that is loaded. So it's like, I don't care. He doesn't have a job, and so does it matter? His people take care of him. They send him money. They all maintain him. The guy said, maintain him. So what if they stop maintaining him? How are we going to survive? The mom said,
Right.
no, they will never stop. So she said that's how she did not marry that man. Her parents they were nearly disowned her. But luckily
Child.
for her, she got a job in Lagos. So she moved, from Owerri to Lagos. So now it took them a long time. But guess what? She is now married to one guy who is a medical doctor in one of that hospital. Is it Lut or Lagos Teaching Hospital, Lut or whatever you people call it.
Last week.
Like a young guy is married to her now. And now the mother is like, hey, I prayed. Which you prayed? I'm going to talk about pressures. We have pressures from our parents, from our family, from our friends, from our colleagues. It's a lot of pressure, I'm telling you. It's a lot of pressure there. So we'll talk about that on Thursday.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Stephanie, let's see. Is your thing working now?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm great. Okay, what do you have
Okay.
to contribute?
What I have to say is that this topic, we should overlook what the container and look into the content.
Mhm.
Sometimes some content are being packaged in a way that you will not be able to see some containers are being packaged in a way that you won't be able to see the content inside. You won't be until you buy it and then you open it. That's also a problem we have in our relationship this time around, because
Yeah,
some people
because
will package.
like this thing now, like this cream now, you cannot open
Yes,
it in the store. So you
yes,
first of all buy it. But let me give you an
yes.
answer to that problem. An answer to that
Okay,
problem, when I knew I could not open this in the store, guess what I did?
okay,
I went to Google. I put it
okay,
on Google. I did my research. I read people's
okay,
recommendation. I found out people that said they reacted to it. And when I
okay,
felt like, okay, I think this is going to be good, that's when I went and bought it. So even
okay.
though those packages are
Yes,
packaged very well, you can't see it, baby, ask questions. If
yeah,
I tell you now that, baby, I want to come and marry you, I work at let me say, what will I say? Let me just say Crunchies. I tell you, I work at Crunchies. I'm the manager of Crunchies, the one in Owerri. Okay, baby, you have classmates, you have family members. Put them to work. Go to Crunchies at Owerri and go buy something. Find out who is the manager there.
yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Oh,
go find out. Then
yes,
your friend will call you. Hey, I went to Crunchies today. They said the manager is at today. Hearing you say, check. You're from where? Mbise. I remember I went to school with Stephanie Dim. Stephanie, come, what part of Mbise are you from? I'm from Ayaz. Ayaz Mbise. Do you know this family they call Unique TV? Unique TV. I know them. Do you know one boy there called Zion? Zion. That one is Agafo. Do you know him? That one, everyone in the village say he's Agafo. See, check 2. You do your investigation. You don't have to test it before you see it, but you can do. People will talk. When you ask, you will find. People will talk. You just do. But the problem is we are in a hurry because maybe since nobody has come to marry me, all of a sudden now Okonkwo has come. I'm in a hurry. Let me go. Ask questions. Okonkwo comes from a village. What you need to ask. What do you know about Okonkwo? They say which Okonkwo? Okonkwo is a thief. Okonkwo has been stealing people's chicken in the village and chocolating it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think okay, you answered the question that was bothering me because investigation will do a lot more
It
better.
will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. And then open your eyes. When you stay around him, watch his interaction with his friends. I'm telling you, the problem, we get carried away. If just go by what I'm telling you, watch his interaction with his friends. If he lets you come around his family, watch his interaction with his family member. Even if they are pretending, one of them will sleep and say something. Keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, and keep your mouth shut. Don't talk too much. Don't talk too much. Just watch. I'm telling you, even in the yard where he lives, he has neighbors. One day you will come there and the old woman that lives across will say, "Hey, Nem, I like you. Whenever you come, you sweep. The other ones that come never sweep." You see, I told you now that people keep coming to the house.
Yeah.
You see that? Or the neighbor will say, "Hey, who knows this one? This man is always carrying a shower. You see, you have gathered information that the man likes a shower. The neighbor has given you information, but you have to keep these ears open and your eyes. Bring your eyes down and look. You will find what you're looking for. You find. Thank you, my love.
Exactly.
Thank you, baby. Okay, Adobe Vivian, come on, my baby. Adobe. Hello? Adobe.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. I'm fine, ma. I'm fine, ma.
What do you have to contribute?
Okay. Though I came late, but yes. Though I came late, but I understand from where I started, I understand everything you are saying. And one thing I love about your teaching is that there is no bending corners. You understand? You always say things the way it is. And again, I want another thing that is confusing, prove loyalty. You understand? Trying to prove that you are a wife material. For example, this issue of a guy, you will meet a guy, the guy will tell you that he's hustling. Meanwhile, you don't even know the source, the type of the hustling that the guy is doing. And sometimes you get confused. You might try to like, hustling na job name, hustling na hawking, abi hustling na bricklayer, abi na hustling na plumber. Hustling no get name. So that's another thing. And if you ask people, if you made mistake of going to like confide in someone to know what the person will tell you, a lot of people are so confusing. Then go tell you say support him na man na woman they help man they grow. If the man he go grow. And most of all these guys, because I know of a story that happened very close to me. This guy, get work. This girl now, two of them now met. Okay, if they find work for this guy, come there is a job so place. The guy will refuse going. This guy will say he will not work that guy. He will be feeling as if that is too big for that kind of job. And you can't find anyone for yourself. Along the line, as a man and a woman living together in the same house, the girl now gave birth. See, come and see suffering to the extent that I later found out that the guy persuaded the girl into going to do surrogacy for some couples. They now do the surrogacy, got the pay, the guy got the highest share because all those kind of people are so controlling too. Okay, along the line, after the surrogacy twins with CS, all those kind of stuff, the girl could not be able to have another child. She has a complication through the CS.
Oh my
This guy
God.
left her.
Oh my God.
So all kind of things, there are some kind of things you don't have to sacrifice for. Say, person will be saying that your husband self no go even advise you do that kind of a thing for total stranger. No be even saying a legal way, now just to collect the money. Now where is the money? So we girls, we have to shine our eyes where we're not all that glitters are gold. No, we no look say this bros na fine guy, spec, he get chest, he get the way when they dress, he get swag. No, we no be all those things be the thing. The character of the person, the personality of the person. Can this person see me, they go astray, call me back to say, don't do like this, so because I care about you. There are some guys, even as you are dating them, especially in the you are my number one. In the my
You're my
number one,
number one.
one,
You're
one.
my number one.
They will use you, so nothing go remain inside you again. Now that one will be their number 4, now then go later go marry. Or none among the number 5 or 7, then go marry again. You go see person where then go marry, no go even reach you. So any person where you notice say if they do you say you're number 1 and you know say other 4, you go lie down with the bed for your boyfriend or now go sit down for table. Your boyfriend go they call another girl. No verse now, don't worry, I will make it up to you. You go there, they drink Fanta, they
You're my
laugh.
number one.
Who is that? Who is that? You go do the call finish, you go ask him who is that. You go say, don't worry, you are my number 1. It's just that girl now is precious. And you go they chant it, they drink Fanta. That Fanta where you go they drink on top that table, you go choke you. Because when it go happen, when it go happen, you know go remember the sweetness of that Fanta again. So may we shine our eyes well. May we shine
Thank
our
you,
eyes.
my love.
The thing
I
where they
told you guys, unique Madu. I told you, I've missed you, girl. I like when you talk. I've missed you. Guys, let you see one thing you should understand: hustling. You see, some of us are the architects of our predicament. You know, this man doesn't have a job. He told you, oh, I am hustling. You say it doesn't matter. I will take care of him. You will take care of him. It's just 2 people. When children start coming, children know they hear there is no food. Though. Children know they hear daddy doesn't have a job. Children know they hear mommy doesn't have a job. They must drink milk. They must chocolate food. So tomorrow you are out here begging everybody, please give me, I'm hungry, please. And now the man is busy forming fine boy. Now fine, we go chop. If he say he's hustling, ask him where the hustle day. Look at what my sister just said now. This girl went and did surrogate, married a man that had no job. But she said, let her manage this, she will take care. Had a baby, no food. Then finally, the man went and got contract for surrogacy. She went over there, did surrogacy for somebody, had twins with surgery. They gave her the money. The husband took the money and just disappeared. And all you people call it Japa or Japa and Japa and Japa. Or I don't know how you people say it. Japa and Japat. Now she is left. She couldn't have children, and the man, she couldn't have any other child, and now the man has left. My sister, tell me who lose? Who lose in this thing? The man is somewhere else deceiving, using that money to spend on another girl. He's using that money. Let me tell you guys, loyalty, pretty, come on. Loyalty does not mean, you see, that's one thing.
Good evening.
Good evening, my darling. What do you have to say? I'll tell you guys later on. What do you have to say, my love?
It's a question. I have a question.
Okay, baby, go ahead.
This question is supposed to be asked by a single person, but I want to ask it on their behalf. What if the person is so perfect now? In your chichago, no, you looked joy saying, and there is no, as no one any yes.
No problem.
Yes, like how would you know? Because in the Madonna pretend very well. Like people pretend a lot.
The answer to that
so how are you going to?
Let me tell you the answer. Number 1, there is none that is perfect. Even me, If I bring out my own bad behavior, now run, you go run. All of those. So for them to pretend to be perfect, baby, they are hiding something. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Everybody have our shortcomings. Everybody have our problems. Everybody have our issue. My issue might not be your issue. My issue might be that I talk too much. Your issue might be you eat too much. Another person's issue might be they spend money too much. Another person's issue might be they can't cook. Do you understand what I mean? So for them to be pretending to be perfect, baby, that is when you shine your eyes, like use water and wash and wear, because there is something they are hiding. Nobody is perfect. When I asked one of my sisters, she said, I've been dating this man, I want to marry her. I want to marry him, but I've never seen him angry. I say, no, baby, don't marry that man until you see him angry. Because you cannot tell me you have dated him for 8 months and you have never done anything.
He has never been angry.
It's true. It's a lie. So that means he does not want to be angry in front of you. He's holding it because he knows when he gets angry, he busts open. So he's holding it until do something that will make him angry, so you will know. You will know the kind of person he is. Anybody that is trying to tell you, my sister, if you're single, or my brother, if you're single, and anybody is trying to pretend to you that they are perfect, that is when you shine your eyes double, because they are hiding something. So they are trying to project who they are not. And remember, this is somebody you're going to spend the whole of your life with. You see, when you're dating a man, you see, those of us that are girls, if you want to fat, you will go inside the bathroom and fat over there and come out, because you don't want mess and mess. You don't want rubbish. You don't want insult, right? But when you marry your husband, you are not married.
Fat anyhow.
You will be in the bed.
That's true.
Why are you fatting? You're fatting because you now know him. You are relaxed. You don't need to pretend. It's the same thing. I use that as an example. It's the same thing in everything. When you are dating, you always put your best food. Okay? You put your food. So you cannot tell me you don't get angry. I've never seen you angry. I've never seen you anything. Baby, you're holding it in. I want to see all that so that I know what I'm getting. Are you the kind of person when you get angry, you punch the wall? Because one day you're not there, you're going to be punching me. Okay?
That's true.
So that's why I tell my sisters, there is nobody that is, but one thing about us is that we get carried away. That is the truth. So we don't look. Even that man that is pretending to be perfect, if you look, you will find. If you have looked, you cannot find 100% because nobody is perfect. If he has a job, he has where he stays, he is kind to you, he communicates effectively with you, he is reliable, he is trustworthy, he's all these things I've said. He's not perfect. Maybe his downfall is that when he gets angry, he walks away. Or maybe then you can deal with that. Do you understand? I'm not saying he must be perfect. Yes. This teaching is not to tell you that the man must be perfect. No. This teaching is for you to look out for the core things that you need. He's going to be short in other areas. He's not ever going to. He might be stingy. He might be reliable, everything, but he's a stingy wingy. He doesn't like to bring out money, which is okay. If you have your own money, it's okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. He might be somebody that he is all this, but maybe he doesn't like to go to church with you. He just wants to stay in the house. That's okay. If that's what you said, let me go pray for me and him until God touches him to come to church. That's okay. I'm not saying they must be perfect. I am saying the foundations, the things you need to build a relationship has to be there. Do they communicate with you? Are they respectful? Are they reliable? Are they honest? Are they committed to you? Are they responsible? Are they kind to you? If those things are there, the other ones, baby, you can make up. All right. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Agatha, come on.
Mama, good evening.
Good evening, my darling. How are you?
This is Stephanie Chidima. My phone went off. I was watching with my phone.
You used another one.
I used my mom's phone. She's still with me. So come on.
All right.
Okay, listening to your teachings, they are all fine. They are very wonderful. But what I just want to contribute is that even in the church, there are some people that pretend. Even
Now.
in the church,
It's
those brothers
worse.
that when you
It's
see them
worse in the
praying,
church.
they will
It's worse
close
in
their
the church.
eyes. Yes. So we should not be deceived. Don't be carried away with whatever you are seeing. Just make sure you make your findings. It's very important. And make sure you go closer to that person. If you meet that person in the church, make sure you go closer to that person. Know that person personally. Not just keep church aside first.
Not because
But
you see
make
him
sure
in the
yes,
altar. You see him in the altar
in
singing
the altar, you
hallelujah.
think that's the way. Well, if you take him that way, you might end up that when he marries, every day he'll be beating you, he'll be beating you. Some people go there in
So,
the church,
you know what will
they are
happen?
even worse.
You know what will happen? You will go and marry your own
Uh-huh.
prayer point. Instead of marrying a prayer partner, you marry a prayer point. Every day, your
I'm
pastor, pray
telling
for me for
you.
my husband. Pastor, pray for my husband. Pastor, pray. Because you went and married
I'm
somebody
telling
you don't
you.
know. Because you saw
You
them in
don't know. Yes.
and so you
This
now
is a
say,
sin.
they are Jesus Christ. No, they are not. No,
They
they
are
are not.
not. So you need to make it go closer to them. So many people tend to pretend a lot. They pretend a lot. They cover up their this thing with their external thing you want to see. Anybody that is making you that is doing too much to impress you, that person, look at that person. Look at that person. There is something. Yes. Look at that
Oh,
person
yeah,
very well. So they
yeah,
are doing everything to impress you. They do this. They get fine clothes. They make sure they make their house too fine and everything. Look at that person. There is something that person is hiding. He doesn't want you to see so that you will not leave him or you will not leave. So make sure you are not carried away with what you are seeing. Be it anywhere materially, just make sure you make your findings and be at peace that yes, this is the person that is right for me. If not, you might tend to make mistake because all that glitters can never be gold. So that is my
Thank
own
you, my
contribution.
love. Thank you.
Yes,
You did
ma.
so did too much. Oh. Unu did too much. All right, Bridget, come on, baby.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I am great. I'm great.
Okay, mommy. Before I give my contribution, please, for the past two live programs now, when you are posting the what is it called, the
Notification.
link. The link is not showing in that Facebook. We don't used to see it. Those of us that are using the Facebook Lite. Like that on Saturday, we were struggling. It
Yeah,
wasn't showing at all.
no,
So
they
they were
said that for those of you that are using lights, I think my director general say you have to go. It doesn't show on light. You have to use the regular Facebook. The link does not show
okay.
on Facebook light. Yes, it doesn't.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, that means it's a recent development because I've been seeing it before. This one
So
just
it might
happened.
be recent. Yeah, it might be recent. So
Okay.
you have to check. But this one you came in with now, is it still Facebook Lights?
Yes, I
Okay.
had to. Someone copied it from YouTube and pasted it. So I had to go
Okay.
out, log out, and come in again. Click on that link.
Okay.
It was that link that brought me in now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
next time you go to YouTube and take it. Maybe it will let you go through YouTube.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So my little contribution is this: like what the last speaker just spoke. She spoke my mind. Especially those that will, once they know that you are very disciplined and you are very inquisitive, you want to know everything before you go in. They watch you from afar. Those ones that really wants to mislead you, they start watching you from afar. They start seeing things about you from afar. So once they see you, they want to come in with this church level, using church to camouflage,
They will
use
use
the
church.
church. They will even try to come through the pastors and the priests. They will want them to recommend them so that when they recommend them, you won't be able to say anything much about it. If you are a sister that they have been praying for in the church, they be praying for you to get a life partner and they now bring one life partner. But when you, as an individual, is seeing the red flags, there are these things, according to what you said, that you will give us that lecture on Thursday. This pressure from outside, They will start telling you, sister, just consider this one now. Since time is not on your side and you should do this. And because you yourself, you don't want to offend men of God. You don't want to offend them. You don't want them to see you as a person they are trying to help, and you don't want to help yourself. Because they will give you that word that heaven help those that help themselves. That because they are trying to help you, don't want to help yourself. So please, we need to shine our eyes. Even recommendation from friends for where to do, family members that you see, those people, they are trying to connect you to one guy or the other. Take your time and do your findings. Don't allow those people to do the findings for you. Use external bodies to do your findings. You can even go as a visitor. Like me, when I wanted to marry my husband, he wasn't in the country. I just went out on my own. He told me the mom is living in so place. I said, okay, no problem. The grandma is living in so place. He has so siblings. These are the places they live. We were communicating. Unknowingly to him, I went to that place myself. Let me go and see.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
I went there as a visitor. I went there. I saw the mom. I greeted. They were like, are you looking for someone? I said, yes. I'm looking for so family. The mother said, yes. And that is my family. But I don't know you. Who are you? I was like, okay. I said, I came through so person. Do you know so person? He says, my son. I said, okay, no problem. I stayed with them for like 2 days. I really make sure I stayed to see things for myself, to experience things myself. And I paid even as far to the grandmom's place. I had to go there. I had to go to the paternal village myself to see things for myself. So don't just enter that jeep that they sell you. There is a jeep there. And the man is from Holland. The man is in US. They will bring the picture and you get married. My sister, my brothers, people have got to marry. They said my father will always say marriage is a package. You won't know what is inside the package. The package is for only you, family members who enjoy it with you. And when you go, whatever you see in it, you enjoy it. So, but before you enter, so that we don't have so much broken homes, so much single parents everywhere. It's because of things like this. We don't look well before we leave. So please, that is just my little contribution.
You know what you said about church. I want to speak a little bit about church. You see, I told you guys this story. When I was in college, my prayer secretary came to me and said that God told him that I'm his wife. I told him, Nehi Kaba, brother, God did not tell you because God has not told me. So there's no way God can tell you without telling me. He said, no, I should pray about it. I finished praying. I told him, Nehi Kaba. God did not tell me nothing. He went to talk to the president of the fellowship. He and the president came. And the president, like, I'm a spiritual father. And the Lord, I say, hey, Ronnie, you lie. God did not tell nothing. My unique, I want you to be able to own your destiny. Don't let people intimidate you. Because the pastor, a brother went to the pastor and the pastor called you and said, it's okay, marry him. Heaven help those. First of all, tell him that quote, the quote is not in the Bible. There is no biblical place that says heaven helps those who help themselves. Let them tell you where it is in the Bible. It's not there. This is how we deceive ourselves. We take things that we say in the world and we think that bring it to the Bible and say that's what the Bible says. The Bible did not say it ironic. Okay? So when prophecy is a confirmation of what God has already told you, maybe God has come to you, Bridget, and said, Bridget, Akudo is your husband. You say, no, I don't like Akudo. Then God will not go tell Akudo. Akudo will come and say, God sends people to confirm what he has already told you. And maybe you are doubting it. God cannot go tell you in Kafanchan that you're my husband when God is not telling me you're my husband. You take grace. You think God is a small boy? God does not do stuff like that. So because he is in church, because he's a brother in the choir, then they will deceive you and say because they are Christian brothers, they cannot buy anything for you. Stingy, wingy. They don't want to spend money. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I can't take you on dates. Stingy, wingy. They don't want to buy nothing. Don't let anybody use Christianity and deceive you. Even if they are Christians and they are the man in charge of the choir, they are in charge of praise and worship, do your investigation. Be an FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Do your investigation. When my husband came to marry me, and everything was good, we were talking. My mother went to their village, and went there and lied and told them that her daughter lives in America with their son. So that he wanted to see whether the boy said that the daughter told him that the boy came back, that he should come and see the boy. They said, no, he didn't come back. He has gone back since February. My mom said, yeah. So is he married or what? That's how my mother got all her information. Go and ask questions. Don't let people pressurize you into because your pastor said. Now your pastor will live for the marriage. Tomorrow, that's why we have more divorces in Christianity than in the secular world. Christians now are divorcing like rice and beans because we say, oh, the pastor said, oh, this person said, oh, this person said, and you get into marriage and then you can come out of it. We are jumping in and we are jumping out. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. So I wanted to talk about that. Be very careful because somebody is a Christian does not mean that they are deputy Jesus. You still have to open your eyes. You still have to look. You still have to do your investigation. Bro Anthony, how are you?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you? What do you have to say?
I want to add something about what you just said.
Okay.
Because there's something I add on the comment concerning about those church.
Yes.
People use churches, these people.
Exactly.
See, some of those people they see in the church, some of those youths or pastor or one of the pastor, they are the people that help the pastor to build the church. In one way or the other, they help the pastor.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they say that they want to see that want to marry a sister or something like that, the pastor will never tell the lady the dark side of those brothers, because they are all partners in crime. Yes.
Well, Bro, you said they are partners in crime.
They are all partners in crime. You will claim it as if he's not God, he's the man of God. And some of those people say that they are called. God didn't call them. Some of them called themselves because of their selfishness and hunger.
Yes,
they call themselves because maybe he went somewhere and prayed because he prayed when they are doing something in the church, or when he prayed something alone, when they are doing something in the youth or something like that, and they will call him pastor, you are not a pastor. That will just dry him up. He will say, now people are calling me pastor. Just like that, he will say that the Lord has called him. That's how some of them are called.
Exactly.
God called them.
Exactly.
So when they open the church, with the help of those guys, with the help of those friends that are in the church there, one may contribute money or one thing or the other to help him build his church. So whenever the person is looking for a favor in the church, one way or the other, they will never tell the dark side of the person.
Exactly.
The Lord has approved it. Go and marry. When you marry the person, maybe when after the marriage, the guy will not go to that church again. And the pastor will, whatever he's doing, the pastor will say, enjoy it now. This is what you see in the marriage. Enjoy it. You're not the first person. Just enjoy it. And if you, when you look down very well, you see that person that call you the pastor, you call the pastor. It's not the real pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have dark, it's not only skeleton, dark skeleton, painted skeleton.
And you know, Bro Anthony, you know the worst part of it. These men that they are recommending for these sisters in their church, they will never recommend to their daughters. They will never give those men to their daughters. It's only poor church sisters that believe and trust them. Those are the ones they give those men to.
Even their own daughters will never marry from the church.
Oh.
Even the so-called pastor, you see their daughter will go and marry somebody that come back from the US or somebody that Yahoo boy. None of them, when you see them outside, you see them, their fingers will be like that of Jezebel. The finger of their feet will be that of Jezebel. You see, I see all the pastor. When you see the son of the pastor, you will asking yourself, is it not the son of the? Some of them is behaving in the house. The pastor is not pastor for the altar. He's not pastor for his family. When you see the wife will wear short cut, we are short cut and everything. Some of them will not, you cannot do something to attract somebody inside the church. So I don't believe the pastor saying this or pastor that.
Thank you, my brother.
For the sake of my sister, please, when somebody attempted to, even the pastor approved of the marriage or something like that, my sister, my brother, please, even their sister that they will approve the guy, they will introduce him to the pastor will introduce him because she or he may be a friend or something like that, but they will not introduce their daughter or son to the social people. It's only the people that say that, okay, because you are serious in the church, we just give you one abur, say, marry, don't worry, the Lord have said, which Lord said, it is his own Lord, his own personal selfish interest Lord that says so. I'm a Christian, quite all right.
Thank
I don't
you.
believe in such innocent that. I don't believe that pastor says pastor this.
No.
I ask myself first.
You have to get to know God yourself. Yes.
I will go to my yes. I have a spiritual direction.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
I'm feeling grateful.
Thank you.
You are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Guys, I like Bro Anthony. You heard what he said, because you are in church does not mean everything the pastor tell you or one brother because he's in charge of usher will come to you. This brother is not your spec. This brother is not kind to you, does not communicate with you, is not honest with you, is not reliable, not committed, does not respect you, is not responsible. Just because he's in church, he say the Lord has said. No. The Bible even said test all spirits. Test all spirits. When they tell you the Lord said, make sure you hear from God, though, because tomorrow when you enter, the pastor will tell you, don't divorce. We don't divorce now. And so you go buy for relationship where you don't know the beginning and the end. You have to be very careful, my unique. Chinda, I saw this. I had to read this. Chinda said it would have been good if we would have such a person like this. Not all these Obanje girls. Chinda, you get jokes. Chinda said all these Obanje girls. What about Obanje boys? Chinda, what about what? Oh my God, Uniques, you guys are too funny. There's one of the points you picked. I have someone that is spending all through from house rent to boxers. The guy is wearing. This is almost, you see, this is my problem with my sisters. 11 years you have been paying rent, buying boxer, doing everything, and yet 11 years this man has not considered you worthy to marry you. Mark it somewhere the day he's ready to marry, and when he makes money to marry. Mark this thing I'm telling you today. What's today's date? Today is 11/12. Today is the 12th. Mark this thing I'm telling you. Not 12. Today is not 12. Today is 19th. Mark this thing I'm telling you. He will tell you that you're old. Mark what I'm telling you, Chinda. The day that boy is ready to marry, makes money and ready to marry, he will say this girl is an old cargo. Look at, I've been dating you for 11 years. You don't war, you don't old. Make I go get pinga. Make I go get pinga. He will go marry somebody younger. And then this sister will say, God will punish you. The God will punish you. Thunder will fire you. Thunder no fire him anything. You let him use you. You let him use you. You for 11 years. You paying rent, you're doing everything, and yet you are not worthy for him to call you his wife. Baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? You see, there is something I was telling one of my sisters. It is only in Africa that for a woman to be called a virtuous woman, you must have suffered until your teeth is licking the floor. The more suffering you suffer in Africa, the more virtuous woman you are. When you say, no, I have standards, I have a job, I am educated, I want to marry a man that has a job and educated. Hey, look at, high test, high standard. What is wrong in wanting more for yourself? What is wrong in wanting more for yourself? What is when you a woman, the man has no job, you pay rent, you pay house bill, you pay food, you take care of his mother, you take care, hey, good wife. Why? Why is it that unless we are suffering and suffering and suffering, that's the only time we are good? My brother, what are you bringing to the table? Why don't you also suffer? Let that and be a good man. My uniques, let us stop. The Bible said, do not be deceived, for God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that you shall also reap. God is not mocked. Let's stop deceiving ourselves and mocking ourselves and thinking we are mocking God. No, you're mocking yourself. Do not be deceived. All that glitter, baby, is not gold. Investigate, investigate, investigate. Ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. I am his number one. I am number one. No, they reign if there is no respect attached to your number one. If the man cannot communicate with you, is not honest with you, is not loyal to you, is not reliable, is not respectful to you, is not kind to you, but he tells you, don't worry, you are my number one, baby, it makes no sense. It does not make any sense. Umo Krosera, baby.
Hello, Mama. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. Hey, Mama. Sorry, I want to ask a question. This thing now is about, let me say, being single now. We are talking about those that are not yet married, that they should shine their eyes, the quality. But let me ask, if someone that is already inside, like now, I have someone that the husband is like, she was going, the husband took the person to the place. If the husband even came to meet the person that he will pay the money. Could you imagine that it's 2 years now that he promised the person that he will pay the money? He did not pay the money. That kind of one now, what should the woman do? Because it's like he will promise, he will fail. He will promise, he will tell you, don't worry, I will do this one. He will not do it. In such situation now, what can the lady do? Because already she's already inside.
The problem is she's already in the marriage. You see the problem. The man told him to go borrow money, right? She borrowed money now. The man doesn't want to pay it. What? She is already there. The only
It was the woman that borrowed the money. It was the woman that borrowed the money. It was the woman that borrowed the money, but the man promised to pay.
The money, and the husband promised to pay the money, but he's not paying the money.
Yes. No, us 2 years now, and he promised to pay the money.
It is very clear to her now that the man will not pay the money. Now, what we are going to do is what we call damage control. The damage has already been done. Okay, now this man has shown you that he is not reliable. Don't listen to what he's saying. He has shown you now that he's not trustworthy. He has shown you now that he's not committed to his words. So what are you going to do? Are you going to leave your marriage? No, you are not. But now, anything that comes out of his mouth for you to go borrow, you will not do it. But now you have learned your lesson the hard way. Now she has to start making plans on how to pay that money. If you can just gradually be reminding the man and also start making plans. If she gets money, call the person and say, my sister, I borrowed this money from you because my husband promised to give you, but he's not. Please, I will be giving you 5 naira. That's what I have. Every time I get 5 naira, I'll give you. If I make little money, I'll give you because I don't want to owe you. You gave me this money out of the goodness of your heart, and I'm going to pay you back. If my husband brings, I'll bring it. If he doesn't bring, just walk with me, I will pay you. That's all. All she got is her words. The mistake has already been made. Is she going to fight her husband? But now she knows. For next time, she knows not to try this. But she just has to find a way. Talk to the person. Don't ignore the person. Talk to the person. Tell her your situation. And then tell her, let me work with you. If she has a business, if it is 200, if it is 100, I'll just be giving you until anytime I will still be telling my husband, nah, for example, let's say it's 3,000 naira. I have paid 200, the remaining 2,800. Please, baby, can you give me the 2,800? He promised again, he will not do. You get another 200, go give. You tell him again, he's remaining 2,600. So pick on, if you have, give me, let me pay this woman. You just keep praying. Maybe God will touch his heart. One of these days he will bring, and then you go finish your payment. But there's nothing she can do. The damage has already been done. I cannot tell her to walk out of her marriage because the husband did that. No. But now she knows that this is the kind of man he is. So don't go borrow any money. If he tells you go, tell him go borrow his own self. Let him not include you because he will not pay.
And I want to the question. Somebody that is close to you, because this thing is bothering me, as in maybe the person, the family he has tried for, not for you, but someone close to you, and the person is owing you. It's like you don't want anything that will affect the person, because if her husband should get to know about the money, it will bring misunderstanding between her and the husband. And the person that she keep on promising you that so day I will give you the money, you will wait and wait and wait and wait. She won't give you the money. You will call the person. You will, as in, she will switch off her phone. She won't pick her call again. It's the situation, because what should I do? Because I'm the one. Because I was thinking that I want to go and tell the husband, but I was thinking if I should go and tell the husband, if the husband should get aware that it will bring
No.
separation.
So hold on. Let me ask you something. When she when she borrowed the money from you, was her husband there?
No.
So it was just between you and her.
And yes,
Okay,
between me and her.
you can't tell the husband, because if you tell the husband, you might destroy that marriage. You might destroy that marriage. But what you can do is, what you can do is, since she's not picking up your phone, she's trying to dodge you. What you can do is, if she lives close to you, or even if she lives, if she lives close to you, find a day and go see her, and then appeal to the humanity in her. Some people are.
I have gone there several times. I have gone there up to 5 times now. Each time I saw the husband will ask me, I will say nothing is happening. You understand? I have the place where my place to our place is about 1.5. I've gone there more than 5 times.
Okay, maybe the next time you tell her now that you don't want to get the husband involved, but tell her not to make you tell her husband. Maybe the fear of you telling her husband might make her pay you your money. Because you whenever the husband asks you, you cover it up, so she thinks she's safe. So maybe if you tell her that, even if you are not going to tell the husband, but tell her that, my sister, I need my money. I'm a small business woman. I need my money. So if you don't want to give me this money, I'm going to go tell your husband. So maybe he will pay it for you, and I don't want to tell your husband. So find it in your heart and see, maybe that will appeal to him, to her. Some people are, that's why I don't borrow money. That's me. I don't like to lend people money, because most of the time we say in Igbo culture, which means the mouth they used to beg you to lend them the money. When it is time for them to pay, they don't have the same mouth again. They start abusing you. So that's why when people say, can you borrow me? I tell you, no, I don't borrow. I don't borrow nothing. I don't lend nothing. If I have, I will give you. And can you please borrow me 5,000? I say no. I have only 200 naira. Take for that. Don't borrow, because people will never pay, and it always causes problem. So go to her again, this final one, and tell her that you're going to tell the husband, and that you don't want to ruin her marriage, but you're gonna tell the husband if she doesn't stop. She has to give you your money. You're a small business woman in this kind of economy. She can't be owing you. That's bad. And then see what she says about it.
Thank you, Mama. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, I'm about to leave you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys. I'll see you guys maybe by the grace of God on Thursday. I'm going to teach on pressures surrounding relationship and marriage. We'll talk about societal pressure. We'll talk about family pressure. We'll talk about peer pressure. We talk about all kinds of pressure, work pressure, friends pressure, and then how do we deal with this pressure? Sometimes there comes a time, baby, when you have to say enough is enough. When you have to stand up for your own self. You are your greatest cheerleader. If you're not gonna speak for yourself, baby, nobody's gonna speak for you. Everybody wants to control you. Everybody wants to use you. Your mother wants you to marry that man because she wants somebody to pay her rent. Your father wants you to marry that man because your father wants the bride price. Your siblings want the man because he will pay for their school fees. What about you? You that is in the marriage, what do you get? You're not happy. So there comes a time when you say, no, Nehikaba, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. I won't do it because you all want it, but I don't. Nobody has asked me what I want, and I don't want it. So that's what we're going to talk about on Thursday to end this whole series about what to focus on when you focus on the content instead of the container. All right? Jim Dozier, how are you?
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. How are you?
At the moment, ma, I'm fine.
Good. Longest time. I've not seen you for a very long time.
Okay, I used to come online, network, my phone was no issue.
Hey, yeah.
Only used all small phone network out there.
Chai, sorry.
Yeah. Now I've been online since, but network.
Hey, yeah. Sorry.
Clicking that, yeah.
Link.
I don't understand.
Kpọkwa Stella ka ọ kụziere gị ya o maka in case mgbe Ngozi ga-abịa ị gakwaghị enweta Ngozi maka you don't understand it. Kpọkwa Stella ya kụziere gị ya.
Nke last week emegidere m network ekwe.
Yeah, kpọkwa Stella enwere ike gị try ya through YouTube. Ọ bụ na Facebook ekweghị gị try ya through YouTube. YouTube na-adịkarị easier. Gị gaa na YouTube click ọ na-adị easier. Gị bata immediately. So ọ bụ na Facebook ekweghị gị next time try ya YouTube so that ị ga-abata onu ibe gị kere ihe ọbụla ibe gị kete gị nna. Ngwanụ my dear, bye bye.
Okay, ma.
All right, Taiwo Eunice, how are you? Joseph Victory, how are you? I'm about to leave you guys. My beloved, I was calling you on Saturday. I didn't see you. Where were you? Ojugo, how are you doing? All right, my unique. Take care of yourself and each other. We have been here for almost 3 hours. I'll see you guys. That was an interesting topic. I'll see you guys. So on Thursday, we are going to talk about focusing on the content and the pressures around that content. So many pressures and things that pressurize the content in relationship. Okay, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Take care of yourself. Remember, Woto Saturday continues on Saturday. Woto, you better come and practice this thing, so that day you will not be telling me, Mommy, I can't come in. You better practice. I will come on Thursday. Try and click, and even if you don't say anything, just say, let me come, Mommy. I just want to see if my thing is working, so that you will know. Because on Saturday, we are going to do the same thing we are going to do. The people I called last time, I'm going to call them again. And then we are going to say, if you need the money, just come into the studio. And I'll just pick randomly from the studio. So make sure you know how to use it, okay? There's somebody told me that they're going to give us money before that, so we might get more money to add. I don't know. So I'll call them and see if they'll give us more money. But somebody called me, another person, not Ngozi, another lady said that she might add some money to make Woto more. So I'll see. Hey, Unique. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. I love you guys. Mwah! Bye-bye. Bye-bye.